starting. And now it says start. We're livey. We're livey. Okay, there we go. We'll see what happens. Who knows? This hunt's gonna be fucking stupid. I'm not looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. This one's gonna suck. Oh, it's I think a 10% spawn, so we'll see. How you doing, Vogue? We'll see. 10% spawn. Fucking snowstorm. We'll see what happens. Hey, how you been, buddy? How you been? Oh boy. Let's see. Nothing there. Oh my god, it's gonna be horrible. 10% spawn. No. No. I might have to like just give up this hunt early and not ever worry about this. I've been okay. Gotcha. Good. Good to hear. What you been doing? Playing competitive? What the fuck, man? I think I broke my capture card DS a little bit. I don't know. It's not that like I broke it, but like I did. Like it's more so a Nintendo problem with having a horrible way to soft reset your games, which slowly break the system over time. I've been really sick the last couple days. I'm feeling a lot better now. But I've been really sick most days. I'm playing a lot of Minecraft lately because nostalgia nice. You ever play with us? Did you ever join us on any of those ones? Nice. Not bad. How you doing, Keo? How you doing? Goddamn thigh. Boink. Still, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, like my button doesn't fully register sometimes because I've used them too often and I've applied too much pressure on them often in the sense of, doing soft resets is gonna happen. I have a pretty big problem right now. I don't know if if I'm gonna get shiny, if I'll know if it's a shiny because one, two games at once, two, the colors are really bad on the TV. I'm top of the sandstorm. So kinda poo poo. We'll see what happens. How you doing, Nick? How you doing, buddy? Let's see. I haven't. Okay, because I was about to say I didn't think you played with us ever. I didn't think you played with us ever, but on the off chance you did, I would have felt bad if I was like, "Oh, I never played with you," and then all of a sudden you did play. Yeah, this is a 10% spawn right now, and I'm not looking forward to it. He, he. But yeah, I've been sick out of that and just hunting jailbird. Yeah, man. I might hunt a drill burr in the future. I like, oh no. Oh my god. Oh jeez. I hate this hunt already. Oh jeez, I don't like this hunt already. I don't think there's a way to increase the spawns outside knocking them out. I just don't care about the knockout method anymore. I think it's just like honestly like it's not even like like, I mean not like a knockout, but like the spawn method. I just don't care. I'd rather work really hard and not have it increase in the spawn rate and just keep going than have to worry about knocking out shit constantly to keep it maintaining the spawn and whatnot. So yeah, it was just weird. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully stuff goes well. I'm going to apparently get attacked by a fucking sneasel. I'm gonna lose my mind because I still haven't got this Tepig. I haven't got Snivy, haven't got anyone. I haven't tried Oshawott for a while. I put so much time in a stupid starter hunt. I've not been getting lucky. Oh, I'm getting I think it's. We'll see. I know that's literally why I'm pissed right now. That's why I'm like I have to like I'm still so irritated because I know he's coming out in not not too long from now, but literally can't because obviously he's not out yet. I literally have been like once I loaded up the thing, I realized he was steel type. Like literally before I started the stream, I know I said literally like 100 times, but that's not how that's how mad I am. I didn't even know he was a steel type. I thought he was something different. I know he's a steel type beforehand because we talked about the same exact thing, and I'm not gonna hunt it until Magnet Pull comes out because I know that he was coming out eventually because of the data mines. But that's why I delayed this hunt for so long, and I remember exactly why I delayed this hunt again because it's a fucking 10% spawn. What's it called? How you doing, Juice? How you doing, buddy? Hi, Ben. Hi, Ben. Yeah, I've been switching between the files randomly. Not gonna lie, just because I took out the game and I forgot to where I put it. Great. Now I can't tell if that's a shiny Cufant because okay, it's totally not. It's gonna turn a creepy ass weird color. Yeah, and I've been on this stupid hunt for so long. I've gotten stupid ass Trico Torchic on Alpha Sapphire. I've gotten another one I can't think of. But yeah, no, I've been very frustrated with hunts lately, like how they've been kind of annoying. And then I see this as a 10% spawn, which I thought was like a 30% spawn because I just always seen them whenever I played. And then I see it's steel type, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, steel type is coming in the future. Metal will be fucking in the future, not right now. So I've been so irritated by that. I've been hunting Froakie and I've been hunting Froakie in goddamn X and Y, dude, and I have no luck whatsoever. I think I'm like 2 times odds at this point. I think I'm at 2 times not odds at the point. I'm not sure. I use Lantern with Illuminate right now, so many low percentage Pokemon spawn more often. Is that how it works? I just know Illuminate made it to where it increases the chance of Pokemon spawning, but I wasn't sure if it was for like, if it like in the old games. Wasn't sure if it worked in these. How you doing, group? How you been, buddy? How you been? Yeah, I got. Let's see. Found 3 shiny babies recently. What colors were they? Did you have all different ones or all same colors? That freaking. What are you hunting for? Dude, it's so irritating because like they're not like I feel like they're not too bad, but it's like when like I think I'm like double odds at this point for the Froakie. And the problem is because they're not normally that bad, but it's when I'm 2 times hunting them, it's like what the hell? What's going on here? So I've been really burnt out from them, and I'm taking a break. I was gonna do a shiny badge quest for it. It would have been that, then Honedge, then Tyrant, then I'm not sure after that. Probably Clef Key at some point. I haven't fully picked, but I was gonna do a shiny badge quest, and I was really looking forward to doing it, but I've not got lucky and scored it yet. I was gonna do an actual playthrough, like I'll be doing with Omega Ruby pretty soon. I'm good, just tired. How about you? I was sick the last couple days. I was having bad sludge come out my bums and tons of tummy pain. I thought I had like a hernia and or a appendicitis. I think it's appendicitis. I can't really pronounce that one. I can't think. I know how it's spelled, but I just can't like my mind's not wrapping around how to pronounce it. Um, and what's it called? I thought I had something like that for a bit because it's like I had stomach pain, but like I had also a belly button, like right where my belly button is. There's a certain pain there when it says that like that happens. And then my balls started hurting randomly. But I think it was just being really achy. So I was like, what the fuck, dude? So I thought I was like dying. Appendicitis. It's like your appendix gets all fucked up. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to say it, but not. I'm thinking of like appendix is like a book thing. I'm pretty sure I'm fucking this all up. And so I thought I had something like that, and I was getting all fucked up because of that. And I had other small things happening that were side effects of that, so I was getting really irritated. I didn't think too deeply. Okay, oh, okay, good. I'm not sure if I was saying it right or not, or somewhere near. But yeah. So I was looking at all that shit. I'm like, God damn it! And I'm like, normally like that shit's like whatever, but it's like one of those things. What was it? Normally that stuff like shit happens. Like you can go to the doctors, but I don't have insurance right now, so I'm like, ah, shit. So I was hoping it wasn't that. Luckily, I'm pretty sure it's not. Let's see. Let me go right here. I'm hunting Ladybug in the flowers route 4. I have 2 pink flowers, shiny flavored, and 1 orange one. Okay, at least you got some difference in it. Sucks there weren't 3 different ones in total. But hope you get the Ladybug. I like Ladybug. It's nice. me catch up. I know I missed something I wanted to read. Why is like my stream is like still like what the fuck is going on right now? 1 second. I paused my video for my stream and like it's still playing. Like it's like not like it's not actively playing it. It's just not like it's hard to I don't know how to explain it. It's like every couple seconds the image will move a little bit on the games. It's just like on the whole entire screen. Let me look this up. Okay, there we go. Joe Biden did hands-free CBD. What's that mean? It's kind of quirky. What's that? Okay, we're good. I thought he might got banned for his test to see. Let's see about. Oh, you're talking about Lishfly. I say he's pretty cringe. I think I've said like enough about him in the past where it's like I think he really goofed himself up. He had a chance to have it not too, like he could have like possibly redeemed himself, but he realized he probably couldn't, so he just firebombed his whole entire existence. He's just better to firebomb everything, make money off of that, than try to suck up to people and amends stuff and be a completely different person and whatnot. So like at least I say when I do say him, at least he's like living the way he wants to live and not like sucking up to a fan base at times in the sense of like to conform to other people, if that makes sense, inside that fan base or some bullshit. If that makes any sense. Oh, what's that? I don't. That doesn't. What is it though?
Remember the Coney Island?
Oh, what the? Why'd she do this, dude? I'm gonna beat her ass, dude. Look at this. Look at. You don't do that. You don't put fucking cheese in the chili. You get a cup of chili and then you put the. Oh my god. Tell her thank you though. Everyone always fucking stuff up. It's like the 8th time I like that we've been here in like the last 2 years that I was like, don't do this ever because it ruins it. Oh my god. I'll explain in a second. I didn't know I was getting this. I'm really surprised. I've been thinking about this last couple days, so it's kind of cool. Oh fuck! It just spilled all over me, Joy-Con. 1 second. I know how like I sound like such an ass right there, but like I knew like in the moment I saw the fries with no sauce, I was like, God damn it. Okay, let me see. But yeah, and also like the whole Rospy thing, I don't really care for the guy. I think he has some okay stuff at times, but other times not so much. So I get frustrated with A Drive and Blissfy. I don't really care for either or. I think A Drive's at least decent, like for the most, but like he's not like for what he is, he's not bad. But at the same time, it's like, hey, what's going on with the guy? Oh my god, die of old age. They can die of old age? I didn't even know that. 1 second. Okay. So the thing that sucks is that I'm oh, okay. I see now. I see what you're saying, group. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, my bad. You're playing Okay, no, I missed that comment earlier. I saw you put Jurassic World on something, but I didn't look fully. I didn't fully look. So my bad. I was gonna ask you and I forgot. You're playing a new dinosaur game, or what were you doing, or something else? Because I saw you comment that, and I read Jurassic World, and I meant to go back and read it, but I totally lost my mind. Just say more because you're an artist. Ew, what the fuck? Ruh-roh. Jeez. I'm feeling a bit better. I wanted to play Sandbox mode, but I gotta play through part of the campaign first. Oh, so let's see. Jurassic World Evolve. Okay, let's see. So isn't that like a theme park game type of thing? So what I was annoyed about was my brother and mom went out to go change a tire or something, like go like get a new tire put on or some shit. And she came back and he came back. She didn't come back. She dropped him off. And he gave me some fries that are really good and some chili that has cheese in it, and it's like American cheese, and you don't do that because now it tastes really weird. I like sometimes eating some of the cheese just with the like the chips, the fries, but now it's all mixed and it's all fucked because like it has such a weird flavor. It's like it's a good flavor, but it's not like as good if I were to pour the chili on there. And like for the last 2 years, maybe even longer, I've been telling her, look at put the cheese on top, put the chili on the side, please, if we're gonna go get it. Or even when I'm in the car with her when we order it. Because I mostly go in the store and order it. And then she fucking once again put it to where there's chili in the cup and cheese in the cup, and it's a clusterfuck. And it makes it 100 times more messy. And it's just a huge mess. How you doing, Jennifer? How are you? I'm doing okay. Just got shiny Duralud on. Congrats. Very appreciative for getting me this, but goddamn, every time. Ah, it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste like mega good. I mean, it tastes really good still, but holy poop. I tell you all the time, you watch my stream, you get shiny luck. Sorry, I'm eating some food right now, being a gross bitch. You like the first thing I hatched when I joined the stream? Mm-hmm. What was that one again? What was that one again? 3 people sick in Toronto? Oh, geez, yeah. I'm hearing some crazy stuff about that. I was going to tell you, Meeks. I was going to say in the news article. And this is what I was trying to explain. Like, some news reports came out today that they were possibly cremating bodies before they got added to the tally of the death toll there. And I have the news article, and it's like so like they've been doing that for a little bit now. So like people are like, oh, it's only like 100 or something, maybe 170 now. But if they've been cremating and haven't been fully documenting all the people that passed away yet from it, it's kind of like it goes into the line of me trying to explain how like the Chinese cover up a lot of stuff to make it look good in their metrics. Like, so really weird. Really weird. There's some. There's like a story of a person that talked to a local news reporter there, and I guess like his wife, not his wife, but his mom got sick, and they wrote it off as like, oh, it's just the flu, or it was something like along those lines, where it wasn't as like they're trying to play it off as something else than coronavirus, and then they cremated their body. Later on, they're like, oh yeah, she does have it, but they never fixed it later on in post when they could have, and that it was that, so it didn't add to the death toll. And I guess that's been happening a lot within the last couple days, and they've been trying to cover it up at places. So it's like it goes on to like how like just like how scary certain countries can be with how they tell the info out. Anyways, yeah, sorry, I'm taking so long. I'm eating some food. I can feel it's going right through me right now. I feel like absolute pain. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like that's what I was like. So like you can't fully trust exactly what's happening there as well as getting at. So like that's what's weird. That's what I was like getting at yesterday. Like I think it's just crazy to think how it's happening like that. Like, it's just so weird. That the thing is that no one calls them out. Like the people call them out, but like no one like we don't do anything about it, which is then leading to these things happening where they still have people like people aren't closing down airlines and whatnot, and that's what gets where it's crazy because people knew that was maybe like 2 times worse. He probably would have seen Mongolia start closing off his borders long ago. He'd probably start seeing flights start getting canceled down. So it makes me after drinking more water. I drink a lot of water. It's good for you, especially when people are sick around you. You have a higher resistance the more water you drink, in the sense of because you're flushing out the stuff a lot faster. Sorry, folks. I did not expect I was gonna be eating. I literally start the stream and everything starts happening. Okay, take a little break from this food. They're just like circle. Oh god, I'm gonna spill these all over, aren't I? I'm not sure you can see this. There's like circle around chips. I'm saying chips like fucking. I'm like some Euro lad, some like Britain lad, British lad, Britain lad. They're fries. Let's see. Let's see. I was on egg 432. I got the Dracovish rookie. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, because I remember you were hunting down rookie. I don't remember. Did you switch to ram encounters or just Masuda method for rookie? I remember you got the Dracovish. We were talking about that. I was like the first one, and I saw you had makes them heavier and lighter. The difference is it makes it like maybe weigh like an extra 1,000 pounds, just for an example. And then excuse me. So like if you have like a move that will do more damage based on weight, then it'll be better. I said I wasn't gonna eat anymore, but goddamn, these are really good. I'll hunt for a nice shiny on Monday. I wish you luck with that. Oh yeah, there's a lot of sneasels because it's snowing right now in the game. We're gonna do as well. I thought so. Yeah. Means you weren't gonna switch off that hunt for a Masuda. And then let's see what the other ones you had again. Wooloo was yesterday. That's okay. Wooloo. Oh, disgusting. They pretty much grab like a piece of cheese. Okay, not being gross. They pretty much grab a piece of like cheese that you put on a sandwich, like those like American cheese. They put like 2 or 3 of them, put it into a cup, and then put chili into it. And the chili's really good. The cheese is like, I don't actually care for that cheese too much, but when it's put on like deep fried fries, it doesn't taste that bad. Surprisingly, if it's done right, you have to be in the mood for it. Every time they mix it, and it just makes it so it's not as good. At Vietnam in 2020 or something, not bad. Not bad. I would like to go to Vietnam at some point. Excuse me. It's really nice. It's really a beautiful place. A lot of like cool, nice areas to like sightsee. I could like, what should you say, forest and whatnot. Let me see. Only 1 month in 2020. It's literally hell. We'll be dead by the end of the year at this pace. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you might be dead. I won't be dead. I'm too strong for that. You know, I have some really good food. I am what type of food do I like from Vietnam? I don't think I've ever had any food from Vietnam. I don't think I have any Vietnamese food before. Oh. I got an heavy ball too. It looks so good. Oh, nice. Heavy ball is such a cool Pokeball. I like the bubbles on top, like the half circles. Faux. I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is. It's like a noodle? Faux noodles? I don't know. Po? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like something like that, right? Has like an F sound to it? I don't know. Oh, okay, yes, yeah, okay. I just love the aesthetic of a heavy ball. I've always liked heavy ball, and I think it's because I used to use the card in the TCG a lot in my metal decks, and I just loved it. Because of my birthday. Oh, it's gonna be your birthday. Happy early birthday. Happy early. God damn it, dude. These sneasels are just fucking with me right now. I'm being really slow. I'm gonna start kicking it up. Start speeding up the process of the hunts. Been really slow. I like kimchi. I never had kimchi. I heard about that. Okay, so I know some type of dishes. I can't like put it in my head what they look like. But yeah, no. I've been really looking I've been like, for some reason I've been really want to go to Disneyland, whatever Disneyland is in the world. I think it's Disneyland, whatever the one in Florida is. I've been watching so much of the Galaxy Edge stuff, and like, I've just been so like wanting to go there so bad and build a robot. But that shit costs way too much money. Even if you had enough to like, even if you had like enough to stay there for like a week, You know, like you got like you bought your thing. You just have to like have like $1,000 just for that place. You know, to build like a droid, it's like $100 plus accessories, like $20. If you want to buy a sword, like go out and buy one from the Legacy store, it's like $200. If you want to if you want to build your own sword, it's like like you know saber, it's like fucking $200. You have to worry about food, and there's so much. Like you get, I think, some meals for free if you do like a special reservation type shit. But like it costs so much money, that stuff does. I'd love to go there because I haven't gone to that place in like probably like 20 some years. Not that place, pretty, but just Disney. I really want to go to the Galaxy Edge. At first, it looked kind of stupid. It looked really gimmicky when it first got released, but then I started seeing all the inner workings. Like, that's a pretty cool place. My friend went there recently. He said he was drunk most of the time. So I know there's some free food at the hotel they do, depending on what you have. But then, like, when you're out in the park, you know, and we'll say you go out for like 8 hours, you're going to see all the snacks. You're going to see all like the treats. You might get bored at some of the hotel food there at times. So like that's the one bad part. So like you need like at least like 600 for like the bare minimum of certain things, you know? Like just crazy. I guess you can go buy. You can like plan it a bit better too. I guess I'm being a little extreme, but man, that's just the Galaxy just costs so much money if you want to go there and actually get a few cool things. That Mace Windu saber looks so dope. I'm not one to be like, oh yeah, lightsabers cool, I'm gonna collect them type of thing. But at the same time, it's like they look so cool that kind of I would kind of want to. Or is that Korean? Same difference. Same difference. I am let me think. Mm. Tasty water. Yeah, Vietnam would be cool to go to. It's a pretty large place, right? Vietnam's pretty big. I'm trying to think. What's another? What's a small Asian country that looks cool? Oh, you're saying free food at Vietnam? Okay. I think if you go to Disney and you stay at a hotel, I think you can have like dinner and breakfast for free. I'm not sure about. I'd assume maybe lunch, but I know there's like some type of meal plan. Because I remember eating at the hotel like twice when I was a kid. I don't remember them paying, but maybe just went on the bill. Who knows? But no, I really like that one. That was a cool one. That was a cool ass place, man. A fun place. But at the same time, I know it's gonna lose so much of its charm. It's gonna lose so much of a lot of the like you know feelings. It'll still be a great time, but it's weird to think like when you're a kid how like everything's 100 times better than what it is when you're older. It's just I don't know. It's just you have so much like wonder and joy and everything's new. And I think I feel bad for a lot of kids nowadays. I don't think they get that as much because they. Oh, well, there goes my fucking DS again. Dude, this tape is jacked. I need to get new tape. Is that you lose a lot of like that wonder because the internet, where it's like it's still gonna be like really enjoyable if you go to Disney, but all the stuff in Disney you mostly saw like maybe your mom had a tablet or not a tablet, but like a laptop or a computer she showed you on like some of the stuff at Disney, but there's like no videos outside like the really shitty videos you might see like on the advertisements for TV or like maybe if you had like the Disney Channel, you were at your friends and you watched or something. And, you know, like the rich people's place that had the Disney Channel on TV. But it's like there was a lot of mystery when going to Disney World or Disneyland back in the day because you didn't know exactly what you're getting yourself into. And I was very, very half and half, you know, like thinking like as a kid, like, is this gonna be really fun? Or could it be like not too great? What if it's not too awesome, but overall I was excited. And it makes you just like, I don't know, you feel like just like it's a whole entire new world where nowadays you can literally go on YouTube and type in like Disney World tour and there'll be 100 bloggers, 100 people showing off all their experience at Disney World. And while it still would be really fun and really exciting, it takes a lot of thrill, a lot of mystery, and a lot of like excellence of like, you know, like exploration. I'm gonna say exploration, but I said excellence. Yeah, I guess excellence of exploration also counts. It's pretty exploring is pretty excellent. But yeah, no, it was cool because I know very little about Disney outside of what I saw in a movie one time and I saw in a brochure. All I knew is it was really awesome and it was supposed to be crazy and I had a pretty good time. I had a better time honestly getting the toys because I knew that I would have them for a lot longer than the experience at Disney. Not even gonna lie. I understood at a young age, um, that type of stuff. Shiny Krogunk is a good shine, but I already have it in a different file. Shiny Krogunk's a pretty good shine, I agree. I wish he was a bit better, but I still think he's really good. I think a lot of the shinies in Pokemon, um, uh, having them scale up to the Switch on a big ass TV is like the best thing ever for Pokemon. I think that's like honestly, I think that's why I love XD Gal Darkness shines are really really nice because like while it is really like they're all really good shines in XD Gal Darkness, I think the impact of them is 100 times better because they're on a larger screen. You can see them more vibrant. You can see them. It's just like a better screen overall too. So you get to see the full beauty of it. Because even when you get a shiny, like when you're in handheld mode, it's still really cool. But like it's always 100 times better when it's on like a big ass screen. Like that's one reason why I don't really want to like trade off my like whatever 50-inch or whatever it is because when I get the shiny on that it just you can fully see it. There's a lot more detail in it than if you have like a 10-inch, 4-inch screen, 6-inch screen. And I think that's really why um I like this game so much, even though there's like it can be lackluster this game is, and while I also can semi hate it, it's being able to see all these shinies at the like higher quality is just so good. I just really enjoy it. So yeah, I really like that a whole lot. And I hope it stays like that for a long time in the sense of they keep adding to make it a better experience. I'm still really annoyed we haven't got shinies that continuously sparkle. Like, or like not continuously, but like every once in a while would have like maybe a sparkle come off from it or something. I understand like static and other such small things, not static, but paralysis, maybe burn have some type of weird colorations at times that might glow or something, but literally just change it up. It's not a big deal. Like competitive players aren't going to be like all fucked up by it. If you're a top tier competitive player, just like a big time competitive player, you're gonna be able to tell the difference between a shiny sparkle and a stas effect. So yeah, this is crazy. Let's see. I do an H. Haven't been able to watch for a while. Should be able to watch for a little while now because got school tomorrow. Wait, what's that mean? Oh, you mean you can watch for a little while, just not that long because you do have school, but you can at least watch some. Now you're all good. I am I've been really sick the last couple days, so I haven't been streaming, I haven't been uploading videos. I'm actually feeling sick right now after eating that. It's kind of like the same. I honestly I might have to go to the doctors to see if it's like if it continues like this, like if it makes it to where like every time I eat I get like really like ill, but not like the like IBS type ill, like something's like in my stomach like tearing apart it. That could be possible. For a second, I thought I had like a tapeworm because my mom she made some lasagna a while back. Me and her did, and it's like as oh wait, what the fuck? God damn it! See, this is exactly why I hate this. Ugh, I can't. Ugh. Okay, it's not shiny. I was about to say, God damn it. The colors between the two TVs are so drastic. I think it's also because of the time of day and also just other small things. Like the one on the left, its green is extremely dark. The one on the right is really like more like vibrant, more bright. So I keep thinking that's a shiny, man. What the hell? I'll know it's a shiny. It's a weird yellow color, like a weird mustardy color. But we made some lasagna, and she with all the leftover meat, she put it into a pot and was gonna make it later. And not pop like a dish. I was gonna make it later on the stove, and she never ended up doing that. Instead, she put the meat in containers and put them in the fridge to be cooked later. Like they're pretty much half cooked. Those meat was, and I thought because there was also the way you do like lasagnas, you put the meat that you cook the meat and then you put it into a sauce, and then you cook it together so it kind of like warms up together. And it's all nice and all good to go. And I thought she put that meat in that sauce because there was leftover meat I didn't see from the lasagna in the what's it called in the lasagna plate for the leftovers. But I pretty much thought she put the raw meat in there and whatnot. I was all spooked out by that. So I thought I had like a tapeworm. Because I thought I ate some raw lasagna or some raw meat that was, and I got mixed in with lasagna that was left over. Really weird how I just worded all that, but pretty much I thought I had like a tapeworm for a bit, and I was getting all fucked up by that. But no, I just think I'm really, really, really sick. To be honest, it's just I think I just got what my ma, she had something, and I'm pretty sure when we were cooking the lasagna, she gave it to me, and then I was just sick for like a day after she. I don't know because it was like a day after we did the lasagna, she got sick, or maybe she was sick before that, and then no, she was sick before that, got better, and then we made the lasagna. So maybe yeah, that's probably how she did it. She probably gave it to me. She probably still had it in her system. I got it, then got really sick. So I think that's what happened. Cloud got buffed in Smash Bros. And Cloud is worse than Ike. Glad to hear. Of course, as always. There's no better person than Ike, so makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, the Cloud sucks. It's like one of the worst characters alongside everyone else that isn't Ike. So I get that. But I yeah, I think that will be fine. I just think I might have something maybe in my stomach that's not like working right. It might just be like an IBS thing. Who knows? But like this time, not before. Before I was definitely sick, man. I was like dying. I don't think it was as bad at times. Like it was, it felt as bad at for like moments when I had the flu the other like a while back, but it wasn't as like bad the whole time. Just I had moments where like it was worse, and I was like, oh god. And there's moments where like it's when I was sleeping, I would wake up. Is when I was really bad at times as well. That's why I hate because I'll be like falling asleep, and then I'll just be laying there, and everything would just be hurting, and I'd wake up like feeling I had to go to the bathroom, but I didn't. It was just crazy. I haven't got anything today. Last night I got a Kramerant, but yeah, no, I haven't got anything so far. I ate before, so like I've been a little bit slow. I've only been hunting for a little tiny bit. So I was just eating. As I started the stream, my brother came down with food and was like, "Here, I am we, we got something for you." But yeah, no, I was just pretty fucked up by whatever I had. I should look up and see what I think it was just a gastrointestinal disease, like some type of like virus or something. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But damn, it sucked ass. I haven't had that happen for a long time. And it was weird because like I was just sitting there one night after streaming, I think. I was just chilling there. I took a day off or something. And I was watching I think Witcher with Haley, just straight up chilling. And right like halfway through the last episode we watched, I was like, I don't feel good at all. It was like during the beginning of the last episode we watched, I was like, I'm not feeling too great. And it slowly just kept declining down to where I'm like, I don't feel good at all. And but like I like it's not like bad. It's just like it's like a weird uncomfortableness. And then it just kept escalating since then. So luckily I'm not really feeling that right now. Pretty happy with that because man, that was not fun. And it really does suck because we got really sick. Our channel got hit pretty hard, and then I was doing really well. Then I'm like not doing well, but I started doing better, and then I got sick again, and now my shit's all fucked up again, and it's just not fun overall. So who knows? Who knows? Either way though, I had a good rest the last couple days, and I'm glad I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah, have you got anything, William? Have you snagged anything yet, William? But yeah, no, I've been just been chilling. Haven't been able to hunt too much. Every time I tried hunt, I'd get like really sick and have to like close my game or just like turn it off or something. It's so irritating trying to like like pretty much shiny hunting and recording, especially like when you're sick. Like is if you don't have a capture card for the games you're doing. Like I was just using my like two of my 3DSs to hunt essentially, and I had to use a camera, which you know it's kind of a like the standard back in the day if you didn't have a capture card. If you want to multi hunt, or if you still like people still do it, but like overall, like it was like, you know, you'd see it a lot more back in the day. People just have like their camera, their iPhone, their phone, and then in front of their 2DSs. I'd have to do that, but like to get them in frame is just such a pain in the ass. And I hate it because that's one thing I hated back in the day when I would try to do like when X and Y came out, I was doing like shiny hunting type videos. It was god awful. But anyways, I had to do that a whole lot, which led to a lot of annoyance and uncomfortability and just really irritate me. How doing, Cash? How you doing, buddy? How doing, baby? I just got an email saying a person I like watching upload a video. Hopefully it's a good video. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I'm having like some minor pain right now in my lower back for some reason. It's like radiating pain or something, like sharp pain. I don't know. It's weird. I really feel like I shouldn't have ate those chips. Or not. I keep calling them chips now for some reason. Fries. I feel like I shouldn't have eaten those fries. I feel like it was a bad idea. And now I'm paying horribly for it. Oh, let's see. Glunk. Great, how are you today? Feeling any better? Yes and no. A lot better than I was yesterday. But then I just had some food, and now I think it's triggering my IBS, and I'm like, oh fuck. And if I just would have, I'm glad I started the stream. Because if I had eaten that food, and I felt like this, I would not stream again. Today I probably wouldn't have streamed. I probably would have laid down and fell asleep. If I did stream, it'd be at nighttime. But I wouldn't have streamed anytime soon. So I'm very happy that. Oh, what the fuck? Ew, like a pimple in my ear. What the hell did that come from? I'm really happy I decided to stream though. Ew. Sorry, I had like some random pimple. Like like when like you maybe like you're itching something randomly. I was like, what's that? And it's just like a random pimple. I had one just like in my ear. Ew. I wonder what what is more annoying? Pimples or blackheads? I think they're both very annoying, but I might have to go with blackheads to be honest, because they can come back easier because it's all like pore based and whatnot. Like it's also like you're not like it's also can be pore based with a pimple at times, but like it's more like like it's something that is like you can't really help too much with pimples. Like you just have to kind of like maintain your health. Like other people have like really greasy skin at times in the sense of like that's just how they naturally their skin is. It just can be greasy at times in the sense of like not greasy, oily. I guess I don't know. That sounds bad. Not in a bad way. It's like everyone has that, but like other people have it towards a lot more to where it causes it to like have more pop up at times. So like I don't know. Like I'm thinking since I don't really have too like a really oily type of skin, I don't really have that too much. Um, I'm gonna say blackheads are more annoying because they I get them on my nose like all the whole like it's they're like never gone type of thing. I can sit there and get rid of them all day and then like 2 days later they're back or something. So that's really irritating. I'm gonna say probably them. And like I always try to get rid of them and they just never want to. So I was thinking about how I started realizing. I remember the more I started realizing like why people use like a lot of girls use like the face mask. So like why do they use that? And then like I never like thought. I thought it was just to like keep their skin nice, like smooth. I always thought that, maybe get all the excess oil or excess like makeup, all that type of shit off of it. I'm like, why the fuck they be using that so much? And also I realized my friend one day she sends me a picture of like after her thing, and there's just like all these blackheads all over. I'm like, ew. Like yeah, it helps out with that a whole lot. I'm like, ooh, you gross bitch. Go put some fucking corks in those freaking pores, bro. Let's see. I'm gonna play some Smash, so I might go soon. Okay, see you later, buddy. I mean, you can always keep the stream if you want to. You don't have to delete the stream. But yeah, no, go play some Smash. I personally don't really care for Smash, not my thing. But maybe we'll play Smash when I have a thing for it, a SD card. How you doing? How you doing, Nermo? How you doing, buddy? Just being dummy. Just chilling. You rolling without magnet pull? Yeah, no magnet pull. I mean, it's a 10% spawn, so it's not too bad. But holy shit, dudes, it's pretty annoying. Great, now I have this like annoying pimple. It's pretty much gone after what I just did. Ew. But damn, or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a cut. I don't know. Let's look. I'll have to look at it after the stream. That was gross though. But but yeah, no. Once I realized this was a steel type, I was like, motherfuck. I was like, god damn it, goddamn steel type. No magnet pull, 10% spawn. Ugh. I thought about going the extra mile and just doing the 1% spawn of it, but I was like, that would be horrible. I'm playing 2 games, and also I'm playing the DS. Hunting Tepig and Tangela in the Safari Zone. Nice. I wish you luck. I would never want to do Tepig on a Safari song. I really don't want to do Tepig. So I'm like, damn. I wish you all the luck on that. Son of a bitch. These sneasels are irritating. That's the one thing I hate about the snow is that it spawns so many sneasels. It spawns so many sneasels, ridiculous. But yeah, no, I am I think I hate blackheads more overall because pimples are just like they're just a pain to like pimples are like a pain at times because like when they're growing in or sometimes they grow under your skin randomly, which I think then classifies as something else. Overall, you can easily just access them and just pop them really quick if you to get rid of them if you want to get rid of them. I mean, I know it's not always the best way, but like for like the average one. And what's it called? I think I'd rather deal with pimples than deal with blackheads because blackheads it feels like it's a more like um easier to happen to me than a pimple. Like it's just I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'm just happy I don't really have a lot of pimples. That's like one thing I'm very grateful for because those are it's like not like the it sucks look wise it can, but like I could just imagine how painful that shit can be at times. Man, let's see. Exactly. Just so much easier to deal with. I know if you have like that like really crazy type of pimples where it's like, like where it's like actually like really bad, I can get that's not the case and it's like the acne type thing, that gets all messed up. That at that point it's not really a pimple, it's more like, the I guess you'd classify that fully as acne. It's different than a pimple, but it's pretty much a pimple. But you know what I mean. I've seen those like cysts are crazy. Have you seen those before? Cysts? Those are wild. Um, boils are gross. What else is there? There's some other weird stuff. But if I had to deal with one of them, I'd rather deal with like blackheads because they're just easier to get rid of and they come back more. But with pimples, man, that's more painful. Blackheads aren't really painful. They're just kind of gross. It's just pretty much like they're just gross, and they're not as noticeable as like pimples. So I think I'm content with having mainly just blackheads than pimples. Yep, that's just how it is. There's like a weird thing I do like to do every once in a while. I get like a piece of toilet paper. I just like fucking grab my nose, just squeeze it, and then grab the toilet paper, wipe it off, and then you see all that gunk. I was like, ew, ew, gross, disgusting. But I feel accomplished at the same time too. I'm looking at trying to maybe get some of those like ones you put on your because I'm only getting it on my nose. Obviously mainly just like my nose. Like ones are like small, very small chance sometimes like on my like where this is. This like lower lip, but not like the lip part, like the I guess you're just still like a lip. I don't know. Sometimes there, and then sometimes on my cheeks a little bit. Not really, but just sometimes. Sometimes on my cheeks, not really though. And that's like really it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's all you can really get it from. But I've seen people with them on like their foreheads, which is a really weird area. I've seen people with some on like their, like around like their, what's it called? Eyebrows. That's what it is. Eyebrows and ears. I sometimes get a few in my ear, but not really. But I've seen some people have some wicked ones, man. Like the thing that's crazy is just like how gross like how gross they can look. Have you guys seen any videos where it's like the person is popping one and like they look like they're huge and look like turds? Oh, it looks so gross, dude. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Ugh. Reminds me, what should I draw? You should draw a turd blackhead. That sounds bad. That sounds that sounds racist. But you should draw a Cubcho, shiny Cubcho. That's a good one. Shiny Cubcho. Yeah, that's just wild. One thing I do like watching is the parasites that like are in legs and whatnot. I think that stuff's wild. Like if I had to have like a parasite happen to me, I'd probably like to watch that one. Like I'd probably like to. I mean, if I had something happen to me like parasite wise, I'd probably want something like that. As long as it's not drilled into the bone and whatnot, because there's some that drill into the bone and then they brittle the bone down and they can never be healed, or like they can be healed, they will snap the bone if not taken care of right, or if you just didn't know it was there for a long time. But I like the ones where like they there's a parasite in the person's like leg, and they'll have to use like what's it called, like a type of like vapor, like Vicks vapor rub type thing, a Vicks like some type of like, what's it called? Not Vicks vapor rub. You can use that, and I heard it can do damage to it and make it to where it comes out faster sometimes, but it's Vaseline maybe, mainly Vaseline, and like they like you pretty much clob it up on top of it, and they can't breathe and they have to go for air, and normally those type of parasites, they have these teeth all around them that can try to do my like cosmic child. They clamp onto the bone and to the inner leg and also like a lot of the nerves in your leg, and it's just crazy. Yeah, cub chew, drug cub chew, shy cub chew. That'd be cool. But what's it called? And they pretty much they pretty much like hold on to you, and they try to keep burrowing and like growing, obviously planting their eggs. But like, so if you try to pull it out normally, it clamps down and it like bites on you and it hurts really, 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 really bad. And it's like extreme pain because it's on your nerves, it's on your bone, and then it's all across these other areas. But if you put Vaseline on top of it, it can't breathe. And its biggest move is to escape and panic. So they mostly like just try to get out as fast as possible. They can grab tweezers and pull it out. I've seen some weird things, man. It just leaves like this weird hole in your leg for a while until it heals up, and just so crazy. Nope, no shiny Tepig. I call next time it'll be shiny, hopefully for you. I nearly won a battle in Pokemon PvP. Pogo PvP, 1 HP left. Damn. Fighting on the edge over there. Yeah, I am I like watching the parasite videos, but it makes me really like not you're all good. It makes me all spooked out whenever I see them because I think about how like that could possibly happen to me. Um I used to have bad times when I was a kid. I'd watch the Animal Planet, watch all the parasite videos, and then fall like not be able to fall asleep or fall asleep and have horrible nightmares. But I still watched them because I still liked them. Yeah, I think the ones in the legs are like I'm okay with. Anything outside of that though, no thanks. No thanks. Like the really weird ones that if you get like a parasite in your tummy and like you have to like take pills and just like dissolves um uh the thing inside of you and then you just poo it out and it's just like normal. But then like I wonder, I'm like, will you be able to notice that if it dissolves and you poo it out, if it's gonna like be like, you be able to notice it? Like will there be little bits of, like, hey, there's his little toothy or something? Yeah, I thought that was always weird. Like that the stuff inside, that's like, ooh. So I hope I never get a parasite in my stomach like that, where it's like a tapeworm or something. Just the idea is gross like that. Like having to like it's gross to be in there. Like that's really scary. But it's like the but like it's like the idea of like you have to then like destroy it because you don't surgically remove it. You just like burn it through like the pills, like pretty much just dissolve it. It's ugh. I wonder like if you can ever like poo and it might be trying to sneak out, but then like just kind of dangling there. Ugh, like a prolapse. Ew, ew. My spirits are pissed off. They don't want to give me the luck. Yeah, that's how it goes. Went to go get food. Any luck? Nope, no luck yet. No cuck yet. Uh, yeah, Parasite's not a fan of. Pimple puff videos and parasite extraction videos are pretty cool. I think the worst are bloat flies on animals. That's really sad to see. I still laugh at one because it's not funny. It's just like it's not funny per se, the fact that it's an animal suffering. But like there's like a video where like this cat got infected and its nose was like, we'll say like just like normally it's like a circle. This cat's nose, like we'll say it's this big. Obviously, you can't really tell that much, but like we'll say it's that big. But the cat's nose like fucking that big after because the bloat flies in, and it's all like, like it was like passed out. Its mouth like open, little teethy sticking out, and it's big. Its big old nose. One nostril's huge. He was all fine. He got the surgery. They had to like clip it and then like pull it out and then surgery it back up and have it slowly go back down to its normal size. I guess it was all. I think it was always a bit larger after that. After you get blown out by a big ass bug. But man, I felt so bad, but it was so silly. It's just this cat with a big ass nostril and one little tiny one. Like, oh no. But I really hate the ones in animals because it's like, it's not just because they're animals. But obviously, I feel bad for them. But like, I would feel just equally as bad if they were human. But like, the thing is that like, like in that regard, because I don't really value any life over a human's life for the most part. Like, I value humanity for the most part higher than the other ones, which I know most people don't do that anymore. But that's just like my own thing. I always just like, I care about humans more so than like animals in most cases as an overall like average. Honestly, it's a really shit person. I don't care about them. I actually love the animal over it then. But you get what I kind of mean. I care about a human's life more than an animal's life just because relatability and the fact that there's a lot more going on than just in animals to some extent. But anyways, that's besides the point. But I think watching those animal videos, it's really they really are like distressing and really like, oh man, I can't do it most of the time because humans we can kind of understand what's going on. We can communicate with each other. We can get all these procedures done. An animal, they're just kind of like sitting there and they're like, what do I do, dude? Like they might like maybe poo a bit more, not feeling too good. Like we had to pick up on it. Whereas they can't be like, hey, dude, I got something inside me growing. I got a little dangly boy coming from my butt. What do I do? Like, and it just sucks. It's just sad. I don't like seeing it too much, but at the same time, they're very interesting because like how fast and how rapidly they can grow in animals because they don't got as much um uh it's not as bad as like a human we can spot fast, but animals not so much. And like they have like different like body compositions than us. So, like that stuff will spread faster, and it will also like go over the animal faster. So like seeing like that whole entire thing, I think is a bit more tragic, and it's just it's crazy, dude. Moon or sun? I like moon. I like Solgaleo. I think a little bit more just because I like Dustmane Necrozma a whole lot, and I think he looks awesome. That's Dustmane, right? Is Solgaleo mixed with that? But I don't like Solgaleo. I like his design, but at the same time, I don't as much as Lunala, just because Lunala is purple. If Lunala was a different color, I probably wouldn't care for it that much. If it didn't have a purple uh added to it, I probably wouldn't care as much. But I started liking Solgaleo a whole lot. Also, I used the deck with Duskmane, Necrozma, and Solgaleo in the TCG. A lot of my favorite Pokemon end up revolving around if I used them in the TCG or not. As dumb as that sounds, because I have better memories. I've used them more than I would in a Pokemon game. And I've like collected them. I put money into them more so than just like a random Pokemon. So like my Honchkrow deck, I love it. It's not the best deck. It was a really good deck for a while, like a really cool, fun, enjoyable deck that could win. Sometimes on like the top tier decks, but I liked it a whole lot because how great of a mechanic it was, and how like it's just one of my favorite Pokemon. But I got to use it more, so like my love for Honchkrow quadrupled compared to just my normal love for him, and I really like that. So I think if I ever played and enjoyed the deck I played with in the TCG, I tend to really, really like the Pokemon. So if you're asking me like on like the just in general like Pokemon Moon or so on Sun, then vice versa, their mascots, I'd probably like Solgaleo more after years, even though I liked Moon. Unless you're just asking me to really like go out in the moon or the sun, and I like going outside more. Unlocked a new island that has really bad storms and worse diseases. I got a hellhole island. That's pretty funny. That's weird. I wonder how like dinosaurs back in the day, like when they got sick and they got viruses and shit, how that all work. Because like I was saying earlier, like humans, we see a sick animal, we will try to help it. Like at least we try within if it's like in like our area if we can, we'll try to help it out. Yeah, people that put GoFundMe's up. I need my raccoon needs eye surgery. Please send me 50K. I mean, there's always those things get helped out. So it kind of makes me wonder. Back in the day, obviously they weren't smart, but like in any regard, did they ever have any type of people that would help out when they were sick? Because there's certain like places like sometimes animals get sick, they'll have someone that watches them and then gives them food accordingly. Other times they go, oh shit, you're sick. By the way, bye. They banish them off from like the area. Everyone goes away from them. So I wonder how it worked back in that time. Oh yeah, there was more than likely a parasites. I'd say parasites were probably more rampant back then, way more rampant. Because life was still growing at that stage, and I could see it being a lot more rampant back then. So you probably had tons of parasites that were like 100 more times deadly than anything today. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know. This would be nice to see because like those. Oh man, I think about heartworm. That's like one of the grossest I think parasites for a dog that you wouldn't suspect to be gross because you hear like heartworm. I think okay, maybe like it's like like one little worm or like maybe like one big worm or like maybe like one little strand. But then again, it's like one big ass strand that's attached to 50 other million strands of a wormy thing, and it's really gross. Yeah, I don't like parasites in animals. I can semi deal with it with humans, but animals like ee. Unless it's like a really funny one like that big goofy nose boy. Um uh there was also there was also I hate the ones that are in your head. That those ones spook me out. Ones that goes in people's heads. No thank you. Live or dead. I'd like a I mean, I don't know what that means. I would like to live. I'd like to be alive. That'd be cool. I don't want to be dead just yet. Like I don't know. Yeah, I really been wanting to play TCG again. I've been thinking about possibly playing a little bit of the TCG online, but holy crap, I love it so much. I just miss it. I know there's a lot of new rules I don't really care for, but uh, I'd love to play it again. Do. I just enjoy the interactions with the cards, man. It's just so cool. There's this one girl in America who had a spider in her ear. Yeah, we see that stuff sometimes. Spider in the ear, spiders planting eggs in certain various parts and whatnot. Sometimes they catch it, other times it's a little too late. There's a lot of gross stuff like that, and it's just so disgusting. Ugh. Yeah, I think any type of parasite that is like living in your skin is oof, oof. Not a fan. Not a fan. I really hate doing this Cufant hunt because it's such an annoying hunt because where the fuck is the boink? There's one as I say that. It's like the spawn rates are so low and everything else is spawning and I can't easily change the view. Could you imagine if it was in like a more condensed area how much nicer it would be? Like as much as I hate that clay doll island, I like Axu's Eye. I also really like it because how simple and how easy it is to navigate and how easy it is to do the swing arounds. Oh fuck. I don't know the word in English, but kratzy is also pretty bad. Kratzy, what's that? I don't know if I heard about that before. Like a sea crate. I think a sea crate is like a water snake. But kratzy, krazit, crate, krazit, crazy? I don't know. Let's see if I know anything about that. I like. Let's see. What are some weird stuff that's enjoyable? Weird stuff that's enjoyable. I don't really know to be honest. Mm-mm. Do-do-do-do. Scabies. Oh yeah, I've heard about that type of stuff. Yep, scabies. Like that, like a type of bug that's like a parasite slash I forgot what else it's called. Like a weird type of tick, I think. It like burrows into your skin. The scabies do, and like I think lay their eggs, and you get really itchy, and it's like they can scab you up. Sometimes you itch so much, and it's just like you'll be tearing your skin apart. It's oh my god, gross. And that's what they're like. Yeah, it makes it really itchy. That's wild. Yeah, no, yep, okay, I've heard of them. Luckily, I've never ran a store with that. I'm aware of. I feel like people at the flea market would have that sometimes. Uh, mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard about them before. Yep. No, thank you. No, thank you. Sometimes I feel like I have them just because I'm so itchy sometimes. Just because I have to like do the itches every once in a while. Do the itches every once in a while. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. Everything's just fucking with me right now. Oh my goodness. Um, I was gonna go with my mom to the store. With my mom, I brought her to the store earlier. And see if I could go a few. We're gonna stop at a few thrift shops to see if I could find an exercise bike for cheap. But I knew I had to. I had to stream, as I wasn't gonna be able to. I got like I went to bed probably at like four, like 5 or 6. So I got an early sleep last night compared to normal, and then I woke up at like 10 or like 11:30. I kept waking up at random times, but I woke up around that time and tried going back to sleep. Then I started doing some. I couldn't get back to sleep, so I started doing some chores. And man, it was just a pain in the ass. Like my eyes are actually watering because I'm really tired right now. So I gotta keep going. So like I didn't want to go because I knew I had to stream. Because if I went to the store, excuse me, I would have gone home and fallen asleep and not have streamed at all today. So I'm very happy that I didn't do anything that I was gonna do today, which was be a lazy bum. How you doing? Hello, how have you been, buddy? How have you been, boy? Man, my eyes are watering, dude. I'm so sleepy. Good, glad to hear. Glad to hear, dude. I wish there's an option to turn off like when it says it's hailing. I really wish they would have done that. That would have been so nice. It's just small shit like that, man. Like they really just don't realize how sometimes doing simple changes would make their game for shiny hunting so much better and make it to where it's not so just annoying. I still haven't got the shiny stuffle, bro. Bro. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, he doesn't want to sparkle, that's for sure. Ah, now I'm getting it. Now I see. I have pressure. I forgot to switch it out. I mean, it doesn't matter. The next Pokemon I have, I think, is gonna be really hard to deal with, anyways. Because I think it's either 100 or like or 60 or lower, so I wouldn't be able to run away easily, anyways. Yeah, I haven't got a Tepig yet, so I know that feel. I know that feel. I've been hunting Tepig for a long time, trying to get these shy Tepigs. Haven't got lucky, so I know that feel, that schmood. Hopefully get the Stuffle soon enough, though. Um, I haven't found. If you think I want to watch on Netflix, I haven't been able to, because I forgot. I forgot what they were called while I was gonna watch. I've been in a really like picky mood too, so like I haven't found anything I want to watch in a while. So I can't think of any good shows. I feel like I watched all the good stuff on Netflix, and now it's just who. And that's what really sucks about Netflix and Amazon Prime and Hulu is once you find those good ones that you watch and enjoy, there's like nothing else to watch. So I'm kind of like just sitting there going, "When's the next cool thing, dude?" And it ends up being nothing because there's nothing else added. I think the worst thing ever is when they add new things in Amazon Prime, and every single thing they added for like the whole entire like 100 things on the page is all trash. Oh, I watched Men in Black recently. That's what I watched. I watched Men in Black 2, and then they didn't have Men in Black 3, which made me really upset. I really wanted to watch Men in Black 3 really bad. I don't remember it fully. I watched it in theaters. I remember almost crying or crying a little bit. Because it was like, oh, how sad. Poor this person, not spoiling nothing. But I did watch Men in Black 2 recently. That's a pretty funny movie. Um really enjoyable, but like not like an amazing movie. It's just like if you want like a good funny one, that's for sure it. I think it's a little like, geez, they went a little far on some of the jokes out there. I was like, damn, it's supposed to be PG-13. I get it, but I always thought like I always see Men in Black as like more like of a more like kind of like a family movie, but not really, kind of a little bit of both. Where it's like you could watch it with your parents and be a PG-13 movie, and it wouldn't be like so bad for younger kids, and it would be like still like something a grown up could watch with their kid and not be bored. I don't know how to explain it because I always, I guess I just always thought that, and I think it's because I watched it with my mom when I was a kid and my sisters, and not that you can't watch it with your kids, but like it's just not as it's a lot more like, wow, they said that, they did that exact thing there, and it's not as innuendoed at times as I thought it was back in the day. Some of it is, some of it like they play off a lot of stuff, but other times like, geez, just crazy. Yeah, I really am I like Men in Black too. Not as like there's a lot of problems with it, but if you look at it like it's just a fun movie to watch, then like just something like interesting to watch. Not even interesting, just I guess like, yeah, just fun to watch. Like you're looking for something that just have like a little laugh, a little chuckle here or there. Good old time like that, for sure worth it. Men in Black one's good too, but I've seen it way too many times to where it's boring. Certain parts I could go back and watch it, but damn, like a lot of it's just boring, dude. A lot of it's just boring. I miss the Men in Black TV show. I used to play that. I used to play it. I used to watch that a lot as a kid. I really like that show. That was a good show. The problem that happened with it though was the fact that it was a I need to watch enough of it or looking on when I was at the place getting babysat. So I'm always like, where's the next episode? And then when I finally got to see the next episode, it wasn't in line with the other episodes, which not every episode I don't think was intertwined, but a few were like within the same realm. So yeah, I've been like I used to love that show as a kid, but I never got to watch it at like, a young age type of thing, like consistently. I never got to watch it when I was younger consistently compared to stuff nowadays. So yeah, it's just weird. How you doing, Ed? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How are you? How are you? Let's see. Oh yeah, I haven't really been streaming too much lately because I've been really sick, and then stream just random times, so don't blame you and whatnot. Don't no worries. I say as a streamer, never feel bad for being able to like watching other people's stuff because I never watch anyone else's streams anymore because I'm too busy with my own or too busy with other small things or I'm already like too exhausted. I played enough Pokemon, I don't want to watch other people be playing Pokemon majority of the time. So I have no problem with people not being able to stop by or and what have you. I totally get it. And other time people are just really busy. So I never feel bad about that. I try to stop by people's streams when I can, but lately I've been so like exhausted from playing so much Pokemon that like the last thing I want to do is um uh stop by and watch something for like an hour or so. So I haven't been by anyone's streams lately. Not because I don't like them. I still love the people, but just being around like more Pokemon's like, oh god, drains me out sometimes. So I've been staying away from majority streams just do that reason for everyone. They're just like they're fun to watch sometimes, but like when you just played like fucking 15 hours of Pokemon in the last like day, and it's like this is just boring, just boring. Just I get tired. It's almost like you're still working type of thing. So as much as I do love everyone that makes content and whatnot, but all the other stuff just so boofed. The thing I hate about those tycoon like games is waiting for the money. Yep. No, I get you. Let's see. Look what I sent you on that. Okay, 1 second. 1 second, dude. God damn it. It's not loading. God damn it. Now let's go to memories on Snapchat. What the fuck? uh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. It's a little uncomfortable. I'll say that just because I hate that type of face, like times 100. That's like my least favorite type of face, but it's really good for the moon. Really good for the thing. Could you make a shiny one of that Snorlax? Make another background with a shiny one. I might just end up doing soft resets for a Snorlax because and use that. That is funny. That's good. That doesn't look bad at all. It's just that I hate that face. I hate the Iago. I almost said Iago. Iago, whatever the AH. I don't even know how to spell it because I don't like it. I hate that face in general, but it's fitting for the thing, and great. If you could make that also into just like a background, so I could use it as a thumbnail, 1280 by 720, I believe, or is it no 1080 by 720? That'd be cool too. Is it 1080 by 720? I don't remember anymore. It's 1280 by 720. Dude, I honestly don't remember. I haven't made a thumbnail in a bit. Since I've been like so sick, I'm like, how do I even do YouTube anymore? But if you want to like just have that, just add in all the things prior or whatever, I'd like that a lot. Make it to where like it's not like the main, like keep it to where exactly where everything's at. Keep it exactly where everything's at. Just make it to where everything else is filled in. If you're able to again. No, I'm in Michigan. Egypt's a wild place to be at. I'm happy I'm not there. Oh, you mean in is it because because the hunt in the background? It'd be I was like, what are you talking about? Oh man. It was like it's like a India type of thing, I think more so. See the shy burn. Okay. I was so confused. I was like, what are you talking about? And I remember like, oh yeah, we're doing the hunt. Let me see. 1 second. Am I getting all mixed up for a second? Well, I'm not looking at my screen. It's not like I'm sitting looking at the background the whole time. Let's see. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, I'm like, what the fuck, I'm like Taj Mahal. Well, you little slow Sam in Egypt? I was about to say, Taj Mahal's not in fucking Egypt. I think it's India. You're the one that's slower. Call me slow. And you're talking about Taj Mahal epic style. And well, it's obviously India land. Wait, unless like Egypt's like, I'm gonna say like, where the fuck's Egypt at? It's in Africa, right? Or is it near? Yeah, wait a second. Could it be in some? I don't, let me check this out. Now I'm looking like a fucking retard. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, yeah. I was gonna say like it's just by Libya. Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I was so confused. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? I'm like, wait a second, I'm all fucked up. Africa is Earth, that's true. Yeah, I was about to say it's based off the Taj Mahal. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, there's who's getting fucked up? Wait, stupid. Why am I hunting Yamper? Yeah, no, Yamper is bad shiny. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself, dude. Let's see. I'm a little like wondering like what's gonna happen what's gonna happen with this new island area? What's it gonna be fully based on? What's all the stuff we're gonna get from it? Are we getting any legendaries in that at all for the first DLC? Are they keeping every legendary for the next one? It seems like they're keeping all legendaries for the last update. Excuse me. I could be wrong. I haven't looked at the update news or anything like that or the next expansion news or anything at all in so long. I mean, they're probably gonna add in like maybe if they did like a Reshiram and Zekrom, but they wouldn't be I don't think incorporated into the islands. I don't know. Maybe if they do, some type of Tapus will be added or something. I don't really know. I don't know what they're all doing with that, but I wish we got the second one first. Second one looks so good. I want to see the background. Oh yeah, you sent the message. 1 second. Yeah, if you could work on that, that'd be cool. The that being a whole entire thing. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, thank you. The thing I have a problem with this game is that Snorlax doesn't look like. Let me go check out Snorlax really quick. I'm pretty sure he. Oh wait, do you know what? I think he got despawned. Oh fuck, Apsagoon. He might got despawned. I could be wrong though. Let me check. Can you? The question is, can you soft reset for Snorlax and Let's Go? I do in Linton Studios. How you doing, buddy? Can you soft reset for Snorlax and Let's Go? I don't. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get him. I know where he's at. I'm trying to think if I despawn him or not. Can you soft reset for it and Let's Go at the one place? I'm not sure he got despawned by the snow because sometimes like Clefables will spawn there, and other Pokemon will spawn there depending on the weather. And I changed the weather before I was near him again, so we'll have to see if he got despawned or not. Cufant's right here too. Oop, oop. There we go. So yeah, I like I like the idea of doing the Snorlax hunt. It's funny. Okay, cool. I just wasn't sure if they locked it because I will more than likely soft reset for that as well. I'll more likely do a soft reset maybe for that, and maybe a soft reset for one in the game. What am I doing? I'm a dumbass. Getting all caught up with the other thing. Okay, am I in the right spot? I think I'm in the right spot going. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Moto Stoke. Awesome, bitch. Awesome, bitch. I really like a Vanillite. I like its shiny a whole lot. And it's just a cute Pokemon. I get so pissed when people say it's a stupid Pokemon. I just want to smack the shit out of them. Fucking smart, clever, and cute Pokemon. And I love Vanillite. I love all the other evolutions for it. I think Vanilluxe is a little half and half. I wish its shiny was better. Shiny's trash. I love Vanillite. That was such a good shiny. Such a good shiny. Okay, good. He's still here. Let me see. Okay, they do. I think it was just in the. It still is a little dark. It's not as like Let's Go Snorlax looks a lot better color wise than this game's Snorlax. It's also due to like the color for the. It's probably it doesn't look as normal due to the snow, but its colors look a lot better in Let's Go. But the shiny though, seeing a Snorlax in the raid den is where it looks really bad because it looks just like the shiny one the whole entire time. Like it always looks shiny in the raid den. Here it's not too bad. It still is a little weird color to some extent. It has a little bit of a darker color than it's supposed to. I feel like Snorlax should be it's more of a greenish bluish type thing, more of a lighter than that dark. But I don't know. I don't know. But I think we might have to go for that pretty soon. William made a pretty epic style background. I'll have to show it to you guys. I'll probably send it to a few people. You can keep it secret because I don't want people trying to snatch it from me. You might have to put a bar. Also where the Snorlax is, like where the webcam where I am, William. You might have to put a bar to segment off the Streamlabs. I'll have to figure out where exactly, but I'll try to show you soon. Might need a bar to segment the stream boss. I said stream. I meant stream boss. Man, I want to hunt Vanillite now. It's a cute Pokemon. Is there like a national ice cream day that like is cool and it hasn't passed yet? I'm assuming it's in like probably the winter, so more than likely hasn't passed yet. I need to get back on track where I was. There we go. And Yeah, we could maybe do a hunt that time. National Ice Creamy Day. Am I in where the fuck am I at, dude? Stony Wilderness. No, we want to go for the bridge. So we were right there. I just was caught up in the wrong section. There we go, Bridgefield. Okay, that's where I got caught up in. I got caught in the upper part. I was like, what the hell? What's going on, dude? Yeah, I like Vanilla Ice shiny a whole lot. The problem I had with Vanilla is that like its shiny goes down the drain as it evolves. At least that's what I remember. And Vanilla is pretty good shiny too. But the problem with Vanilla is just its face looks a little weird. That's why I like a lot of the parts of its face. I think it's a really cute one, especially like the little like um uh bite into the lip. I think it's really really funny. I'm pretty sure it has that. It gets a little too little chunky, I think, but it still looks decent. Does it turn more into like a waffle cone when it starts evolving upwards? Like normally it's like just a normal ice cream cone. Then I think it starts going to like a waffle cone as it evolves. I can't remember. Or did it always had the? Yeah, I think it's just like a normal snow cone or normal ice cream cone, and then it evolves into I think like a waffle cone for its cone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of happy I got the vanillish. Now I can just hunt the vanillite, and then I can just hunt the vanilla because I don't have to worry about evolving if I get the vanillite. I don't have to get multiple, type of things like that. They're just so cute. I love vanillite. Cute Pokemon. Background's amazing, by the way. Huge thanks to Meeks who made it. I forgot to say that earlier. Made the thumbnail, made the really cool background. Big thanks to her. Very, very pretty. I love it. I wish I had some like type of like flowers to have fall from like the ceiling. Some type of like a GIF type flowers. That'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind that because I know like they do a lot of like celebrations that involve flowers and petals and all what have you. It'd be nice to have that effect, but I did not think about that, and I did not look it up if they have that. So I might do that next time we hunt this. I probably won't hunt this for a while because I'm waiting for a magnet pull to come out, and that either will come out like within the next couple of months to like month to next couple months. That's really it. It might come out when the patch comes out for everyone upgrading getting all like the shinies and whatnot. Not getting all shinies, but getting all the extra 100 Pokemon. It might get dropped then. It might get dropped sooner. Who knows? You never know with the Pokemon Company. They give you so much. The best part about this company is they give you so much info on everything they're about to do. They have constant like updates on their blogs. They have a really strong community on their official forums. They have just so much communication with their fans. We know exactly what's happening constantly. That's why I think it's the best thing about this company and this community is that you always know what's going to happen. Like we know within the next today to maybe a year we might get Melmetal. That's such good info. Thank you so much, Pokemon Company LLC. Means a whole lot. Let's see. Yeah, I love the background. I agree, it's dope. I like it a lot. I've been wanting to use it, and I wanted to use it and have a fun time with it, which I'm having a fun time now. But then, like, I see the spawn rates. It's like, damn, we're encountering more of other things than the actual Pokemon we're trying to get. I might just stay in this area again. And the worst part is you can only get in this if it feels like a 20% spawn and exclamation points. And hands down to the exclamation points, hands down. Oh fuck. But I really wish they would just give us like a community manager or 2 or 3 community managers that are really dedicated to their product. Let's see what this is. Is this a waffle cone? Oh, it's not a waffle cone. It's just it's kind of not really. No, it's just like I thought it was a waffle cone. It has a diamond pattern or not even a triangle. What is that? It's when you put like 2 triangles like on top of each other, like upside down one and then one on top of that. What's that called? It's called like a not prism. A I know this, but I don't know this. I know it, but I don't know the name of it. I just know it's a thing. Yes, that's cute. I think this is what happens. It's a little too chunky. I feel like it's a little too chunky. It feels a little bit smaller. It'd be cuter. That kind of defeats the purpose. It's a double served ice cream. Do 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 do. Yeah, Cuban. I said Cuban. Cuban. I was trying to say Cufant, and I saw the epic. Got put the B from the epic into the F of Cufant. Cufant. Queefant. I'm gonna probably nickname it Queefant if I get it. Hopefully, I get a girl one. That'd be even funnier. Pray for the female Queefant. We'll see what happens though. I'm low key hoping I get an Oshawott just because Oshawott's a really good shiny, but everything else about Oshawott, well, I mean, Dewott, I think his name is Dewott or something. I don't remember his evolution, but his evolution's not too bad either. Shine wise, it's like but like but like the this last one, stupid. Samurott looks pretty dumb. I like his like helmet thing. His little, it looks kind of cool, but not really. At the same time, it looks kind of gross. Looks like crusty, and it just looks like it's like nasty. But I like it shiny though. For the Oshawott doesn't change too much. Still the same type of like, it's not same type of blue, but still a blue, which is cool because I like blue shinies a good amount of the time. And it has like a almost like I think like a yellowish, like a creamish color to the skin. It goes from being like a white skin to like a like maybe like a yellowish like creamish color. So we'll see. We'll see what it's something like that, I think. And if we get it, I'll be really happy. But the main reason why I'm doing it is it's not my favorite, but it's like if I get it out of the way, that'd be really cool. And I have to ever hunt that again. If I get that out of the way and I get a Snivy a bit later, I only have to just spam A forever, and I never have to worry about ever getting the other two in an obnoxious, annoying way. But. So every time I can remember, I try to go for the Shoto. The Shoto. Do. Oh, nope. Oh. Yeah, I'd like to see like it's kind of funny to think like seeing a Sneasel like charge at you because how small they are. I feel like if it was just charging at you could just kick it in its face and like punt it across if in real life, But at the same time, its claws are so sharp it would probably cut your foot to ribbons if once you start, they're fast too. It's like once you like extend your foot and get by its face, it would probably like slice it to bits and or slice it enough before you follow through on the blow. And by that point, you already recoil a bit off of that, so you're like you don't really kick it that hard. So a part of me just seems like it could really just smack the fuck out of it and just like maybe like punt it across like the wild area. It wouldn't be a big deal. But another part makes me wonder if it'll just kill you before that happened. I agree. I think the idea of having Pokemon that are really aggressive at you and really charge at you is cool until you start thinking about shiny hunters that have to deal with that. It's just stupid. If there was overworld shinies, it wouldn't be so annoying because then you could easily avoid them more so. But sometimes when like you have to go and find each individual Pokemon, you have to like navigate through like a minesweeper style through all these Sneasels. It's a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. As much as I wish shiny overworld sprites were back, I do think it would have been. It is better to not have them in this game at least, where there's like look at how many spawns we get per area. It's crazy. You can just like literally from one section going upwards to the other section, you see so many. You probably see, let me think. If we say that let's try to count next time. Let's try to count and see. We won't be able to count. Never mind. They're too small. Everything's obscured. But you see probably about 30 at the minimum for the encounters because it spawns about 10 in these areas. And then once you go to a certain length, it spawns about like, 5 to 6 more. Then you go a little bit further, you get about like 5 to 6 more, sometimes 10. And like, if they were to make it to where there's overworld shinies and they didn't, and it was 1 in 4096 still, I feel like it would have been very, very, there'd be too many shinies and like, it would be almost like the raid den exploit. And that's why I feel like if they did do the shinies, they would have to make them like that, like where they're overworld, Make it 1 in 8,000 like the old games, and then get charms to decrease it. Have like 4 charms be released. 1/4 the Pokedex decreases rates. 2/4 the Pokedex decreases rates. 3/4, 4/4, so on. That type of shit. To where it's just the normal rates if you were to. Even then, you're gonna get so many shinies, and it's gonna be like, at least though with that when it's not like you put that on yourself type of thing. So you can't be upset when it happens. I'm gonna skip Eevee for a bit and hunt Goldeen. I think I still need to hunt Goldeen in that game, dude. That's a hard Pokemon to hunt because it's so little areas they spawn, I believe. And always in pain in the ass areas. I kind of want to go hunt that now. I think if where's the place you can hunt it? The route with Abra and them. I think is one of the areas you can hunt it. Uh, Above Lieutenant Surge's Route 7 or Route 8. That little body of water is where Growlithe or Vulpix will be. You can just chill above that pond, I believe, or you can sit in the pond. But then it leads to um, a lot of encounters if you're in the pond. But I do want to hunt that. I think it's in 2 other areas or maybe 1 other area. Where's Goldeen spawn at? Give me info where Goldeen spawns and let's go. I would love to do that one. I haven't done it. And I say I love to do that one, but at the same time, I know it's probably going to be a brutal hunt, so I don't want to do that one. I don't remember if it can spawn near the Indigo Plateau in that pond before you enter the building to get to that place. Yeah, right above Vermilion City, yeah. I know it spawns there. I think it might spawn one other place, or maybe that's just Sea King. Maybe not. No, Indigo Plateau has Poliwag. Oh, was there one other spot? Yeah, right above Vermilion City. Oh, they only spawn above in Vermilion. Ooh, okay. Maybe I think I got maybe one of them on accident one time. No, I didn't. No, I don't think I did. I'll have to look into that. I thought they might have spawned at one other place, but I know that I was thinking Poliwag for one of them. Horsey area is where Horsey spawns. I was thinking that it spawned there for a bit. Can Horsey and Seadra only spawn in that one section of the map, right? That's a good example of having like good areas for shiny hunting in like games like that, where it's like, Staryu and them spawn in a lot of areas, Magikarp spawn in a lot of areas, but like segmenting them off, Pokemon that being like in certain ponds and certain little sections was really, really good for the water Pokemon. I wish they would have had more water Pokemon is what I'm getting at in that game to add a bit more so where certain areas just felt like unique. I like the idea of like this game having unique areas where only certain Pokemon can spawn. Like there's like we'll say like 20 wild areas in this game sections, and like Cufant can only spawn like 3 of them, 3 or 4. I think it's 3 or 4. I don't remember. But he can only spawn I think 3. We'll say, and with that happening, it then leads to him being a harder Pokemon to get, and to more unique hunts and different. It just feels different, and I wish they would do that more in Let's Go, which they have done a good amount in Let's Go. There was like I said, there's a lot of good hunts like Pinsir, Scyther, stuff like that. Krabby and Kingler in 2 spots, I believe, and technically 3, but they're connected by 2. It's like route like something, and then go a little bit lower. It's a different route, like 12 or 13 or something stupid like that. I don't remember. It's near the Seadra and that, but like they're still the same thing, even though they're different routes. It's still the same area. So I wish they would have done that a lot more. I wish they would have done like that a lot more with the Let's Go games instead of having Chansey everywhere, Rattatas everywhere. Like you can still keep a few of them like around the Rattatas, like in areas, and that's just gonna be like how it is. Like there's rats everywhere, but like making like Nidoking in its own area was really cool. Same with Nidoqueen. Dude, the Indigo Plateau, that whole area, that whole entire thing before Victory Road, so cool. So I love that area. Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Executor, Execute, or no, it's Execute and then Executor or Executor. And there's so many good things there. I love that. I wish I could hunt there again. I have all the Pokemon there though, outside of Executor. Actually, I think I think I need to get him still. Yeah, maybe I'll hunt there again soon. But I love that area. It's such a fun place. How you doing, PlayStation kid? How you doing? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I feel like Let's Go has more like iconic concept feel. Like oh yeah, I like that area because it has that Pokemon. It has that. You go to this game, it's like oh that area has the exclamation point 2% with no increase. Cool, dude. You go into Pokemon Let's Go, it's like oh that's the Porygon area. Shame on that place. Cool but stupid. That's the Eevee area. Really nice. That's the Dratini area. That's the power plant. Everything's epic in the power plant outside of Chansey. But I think the best part about Let's Go is that almost every area has a good feel to it. For hunting outside of Vermilion City got boring after a while. There's one other place that was really boring, but like a lot of the area is so I don't know, it's so enjoyable. How you doing, Stitch? How you doing? I saw you're watching the Arceus movie. I want to watch that again. I haven't seen it in a while. I'll look into that. I still wish. Oh my god. And this would have been perfect DLC. Is if they made a prehistoric area like in the show, like when Ash and Gang and Team Rocket and whatnot find like that underworld prehistoric area. I said in the game at the show. Yeah, no, okay, no, I think I did say the show. Okay, whatever. They found it in the show, and there's a whole bunch of evil fossil type Pokemon are still alive, segmented off from the world. If they would have made that an area where you could just have Amistars and Ammonites walking about and random Aerodactyls flying here and there. Oh, that'd be so cool. They have so much potential to do that type of stuff, but they won't because they dummies. Because a lot of people also don't really want to really do the fossils. That'd be one way you could hunt them. I know it devalues the fossil software, so that's why I get it, but at the same time I think it's worth it. I think it's an understandable one, to be honest. I really want like a Jurassic type of feel, like an area that's like really like, primordial, really like um uh tons of fossil Pokemon in it. I wish this game had that. It kind of sucks it doesn't. Let's see. I feel like maybe the new DLC when they bring them back, the fossils, there might be a little, not like a section exactly like that, but there might be something that has maybe some fossil Pokemon. That's a start to something cool. Why so slow on this island, bro? Not only is it a hellscape, it might be slow as hell too. Why won't it drip more? Oh, let's see. Would it be possible to get some help complete my sword deck? Sadly, since I'm hunting right now, I can't help you. I do apologize. What do y'all need? How many spots do you need filled? How many spots do you need filled? Your eyes are burning. Maybe I must start watching all of them again, which made me want to play Gen 4 games. So I am. Gotcha. Yeah, I like Gen 4 games, but damn. Are they goofy sometimes? I found Shine Geodude for the first gym, my first playthrough on Platinum. Nice. My first shiny. I love Shine Geodude to be honest. Like it's not bad. It's pretty good. Especially in Let's Go. It's like I don't know, I feel like the colors like every shiny in any of the new games or any game that can get scaled up to the size you can see on the big screen TV always tend to be like they just are like I don't know, they just are better overall. Let's see. So it must be very exclusives and that is impossible to get myself. List which ones you need if you can. I maybe I'll help you soon. I really have to focus on doing my streamies though, because I have to get me some shinies so I can start doing weekly roundups. No, I'll do no weekly roundups if I don't got any shinies to get. Like in this last week, I only got one shiny, and that's Cramorant, which was last night. Last night, good old Cramorant, 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 Cramorant. I think it's Cram. He's cramming food down his throat. Mystery dungeon again too. Cool, 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 cool. But I really like the Geodude. He's pretty good shiny. And I'm trying to think what's some other good stuff. I wish Graveler was a bit better. I wish Graveler pretty much maintained the exact color that Geodude does. I wish that would have happened. I think it just has a bit of a different change where it's not good enough. Damn it. I buyed one of for 5 years, but I was bored of it. Yeah, that mystery dungeon's fun, but it can get boring. And I think it's because there's a leveling system, right? But like could you only get like two moves or something, or like it was weird. Like it was easy to access to, or it was something weird in the first mystery dungeon that made it to where like it led to a lot of annoyance at times. And it's like it's fun, but it's just like not the type of fun that will like keep me busy long enough. I'll have to look into it. No, you're fine. Volby, I might have a Volby. I don't know if I do anymore. I think I have a Mandibuzz though. Get out of here, dude. I have a Mandibuzz though. That's for sure. Oh man, I am exhausted, dude. My eyes are watering. I'm gonna try to go for like another hour and a half. I'm gonna try to go for another hour and a half. And I'm gonna, I think, get some early rest. Wake up and I don't know what I'm gonna do when I wake up. I want to start maybe clipping out the shines I've gotten recently. Maybe clipping out the shines I got recently. Start shiny. I started a hunt for shiny Badoo and Shield. Shiny Badoo's cute. Where are you hunting it at? I was hunting it. I wasn't hunting it, but I was getting them randomly when I was shiny hunting Milcery and Wooloo at the Milcery area through exclamations. But that's no way to actually hunt it. Like, you can if you're going for other stuff too, like those ones, but it's not the best way to hunt it, you know. Still think it's a decent way to hunt it, but not like, the best way. Decent way, but well, which way are you hunting it? I am just the wild area or Masuda. Who knows? Spritzy family. Spritzy is aromatase. I could help you with that one, more than likely. Let's see. Throw, Corsola. Don't got that. No, I think I have a throw. Might have a Druampa. Might have a Lunatone. Askew. I don't know if I have that Goomy. I'm not sure. Malamar. Might have Malamar. And right here. I might have some of those. Might have some of those. Same route. I'm using Trevenant to make it spawn more. Same route. Oh, dope. So you are gonna hunt it there. Good idea. I'm using the Trevenant though. Smart idea for harvest. That's perfect idea. I was gonna say because I know it doesn't spawn much, but it has so many good Pokemon there. It's worth hunting there for. Like if you ever were to get something random, it's worth hunting there for. So having the Trevenant, because I forgot it's a grass type, will help it spawn quite a bit. So that's well worth it. Good idea. I already have too many Badoos. I don't need no more. So I'm not gonna do the Badoo. I gotta find my iPhone, my brother's iPhone, I should say, and transfer. I got Badoo. I have the Misservice, so I have to retransfer over, and I have an Ekans on that phone that I need to upload. I might just upload the Ekans on the like weekly thing. Ramen cars this game, but I'm starting to like them more than Masuda. That's ramen cars are good in this game. You just didn't get lucky. That's because I hate them too. And then once I started getting lucky, I'm like, okay, they're not that bad. It feels like you're not gonna get it anytime soon because it's more annoying at first, and trying to get the encounters really annoying too. But once you find the pattern where to go and how to do the hunts, it's not that bad. Like most areas that have exclamation points, they'll have a lot of the Pokemon that are really aggressive at times, but they also have a lot of Pokemon that are really chill. Like for example, the Kramer area has Marini and it has Gastrodon, whatever its name is. And before that, though, it had like Pelipper and Jellicent, which they aren't too aggressive. They're a little bit aggressive, and some are still kind of slow. The Jellicent is, but they're bulky. However, if you get you get two Marinis or three Marinis, or the Gastrodons in the way, you can just, it's so easy to hunt exclamation points at that point because they barely move, if they even do. Another example would be Pumpkaboo in the Milcery area, because once you spawn a Pumpkaboo where you want to hunt, it just sits there. It barely ever moves, and it becomes more manageable. But a big problem with exclamation points is that, like, it can feel like you're not getting a shiny because how long you can get a shiny sometimes, and that's just because if you're lucky or not. But once you actually get the shiny, you're like, okay, this is actually doable, and then you start realizing it can be kind of annoying because you're gonna possibly phase. Um, However, if you're hunting the Milcery area with a harvest and you're increasing the rate, you mostly won't phase. Like the Cramorant, I got it in phase one, and the very, like, I didn't even go on a phase. Yeah, so just phase one because it was a 4% spawn. If I used the Storm Drain, it might have increased to like a 41 to 42% spawn, just because it'll decrease the rate of pin urchin spawning, which I don't even know what pin urchin is. Like, what, 5% spawn, 2% spawn, something like that. Maybe a 10. I know it's a very low spawn rate, but maybe it's not. I don't know. What's pin urchin spawn rate? It felt like it was a really low spawn rate, but I kept getting them. Like, I thought I heard it's like a 2% to 5%, maybe a 10%, but I got them quite often. And this is before I was in static. I didn't use static yet for that, so I can't remember it. I don't know, but a lot of the exclamation points, that what happens too is that there's a lot of Pokemon that people don't like in exclamation points sometimes, and it leads to it seeming like it's a really tedious task. In the Milcery area, there's so many good ones. There's a Alolan, or no, not Alolan Meowth, Galor Meowth. There is Ferroseed, Milcery, Wooloo, Badoo. I think there might be one more. No, Electrike's not in that one. I think that's almost it. Maybe there's one more. But all those are good Pokemon, enjoyable looking ones, and like they're ones that people like to hunt. So like the exclamation points are easy to do compared to like something like Limwood Tangle, which has Morgrem, which is really cool, but at the same time it's like what happens to get a few of them. There's Morgrem, there's Shiinotic, which is like The Phantom, which is a good shiny and really cute. But it's like it's already been in games. They can get it easily. Then there's of course Swirlix and Slurpuff and all that, whatever. Not Swirlix, but yeah, Swirlix and Spritzee. I mean, not Slurpuff. And while that's not like, they're good Pokemon, they're cool Pokemon. They're not as good. They're not as good, Like, I would much rather, for the most part, get something other than a Swirlix. But I'd love to get a Spritzee. But then you have like Oranguru and Pazamine. And while I do love a shiny Oranguru, Pazamine shiny, I'm like on. And then there's just like there's a lot of places that have weird exclamation point encounters at times, and that's what happens for the most part. Is that people either they don't like the Pokemon in there, they don't want to take a chance with it, they feel like they're gonna get the Pokemon they don't want. There's too many chaotic moving Pokemon around that cause them to where it's hard to exclamation points. You can't increase the method. Like if I want to hunt a Ferroseed exclamation point at the Milcery area, which I would love to do, I probably never will until the Magnet Pulse comes out because it's a 1% spawn. Magnet Pulse that comes out is going to help out a whole lot. I will more than likely hunt it. But so many good Pokemon exclamations, but they can easily get ruined and almost have the Chansey effect. Because I've seen some exclamation points that have the most absurd Pokemon that most people have already through shiny hunting or just through like random encountering and like, or bump into one on accident. So yeah, it's weird but good. It's just like a nth type of thing. Like I believe the Applin area, next to the daycares. I don't remember which route it is. Route 5 and then Route 6 maybe. I'm not sure, but around that area, that route has Swirlixes. It has Farfetch and it has some other stuff, but in that you can get an Applin. But there's also some exclamations that aren't good for that area. And it's like you can get them in other areas, I believe. And it just is like it's a little spooky because you never know. Like what happens if I get that there and then that? It's just weird. Feral C2 because oh yeah, no, that's right. He's a grass type, bro. I didn't realize that. Thank you for saying that. Oh wait, no, that's why because no, we did talk about that because then Badoo pops up, which is annoying. We wanted it mainly for the what's it called, the other thing. That is a good idea though. If I didn't want to get any chance to hit Badoo because I already have 3 in my other games, so that's why I didn't do it, because I think we did talk about that at one point. Because I'm like, oh yeah, it's a grass type. I do want this, and I love how it's like completely fucked up by fire. And then I was like, I'll just use harvest. I'm like, ooh, it's gonna spawn Badoo. So we need the magnet pull, so because it will make sure that, because if you do a magnet pull, it won't take away from the spawn rate. Because that's exactly what I remember. We talked about that before, and I was gonna do that, but then I might have even tried it, but then I saw that the simple fact that Badoo's there, I'm like, well, that's fucking pointless. Um, uh, you'll still for sure get more, but like, I don't want another Badoo right now. Maybe in the future I'll hunt it. Maybe I will do that because maybe I will. But we did, I think, either try that or we were about to, and then we're like, wait a second, I got 2 Badoos, one on platinum, and then one on pearl and one on diamond. I think another one on. I think I have 4. I'm like, I just don't want to deal with that. So, um, but no, that is a good idea. I think we talked about it before, and I thought about just doing Pharaoh Thorn, soft resets. The ones over here, I believe. It's either right here or it's one over. Yeah, right here. I had thought about doing these until then. Another example would be Clink. I want to hunt Clink really, really bad. But doing the exclamation points for Clink in the area where the Zigzagoon is, really irritating. Not too bad, but just irritating in the sense there's like too many Pokemon that move too much, and his spawn rate's so low. Not so low, but like, it could be better. Oh, man, I so wish that they brought back um uh more Pokemon ASAP. It does kind of suck that, like, even though they bring back more Pokemon, I wish they would also bring more areas. Like, I know they're bringing more areas in the expansion, but I wish they would expand onto this area more too. Like, for example, the wild area. What if they started digging around the mountain area behind the house of the daycare, around that area, stuff like that? Not that'd be around, like behind it, but around that whole area, to where you get a new tunnel, a really big tunnel. Maybe that tunnel links up to the outside of the other tunnel where the Gallo or Stunfisk is. There's a lot of cool things that could come from that, but instead they're dummies and they don't ever think what would be cool and make their game not so boring for longevity. Does anyone actually know if you can get star sparkles through wild encountering? Does anyone know if you actually can get star sparkles through wild encountering or nah? I haven't got one yet, and I really want to get one for something I like. Or a cool rare one. Get the fuck out of here. You see that Obstagoon? Trying to goof on me. Tummy's so itchy. Got an itchy tummy today. At least my stomach's not feeling too bad. Ugh. Okay, it is 116 star sparkles. I literally have over 30, and none of them are star sparkles. Because I knew it was that, but I haven't seen one yet. So I'm like skeptical they're even like a real thing. Why am I over here? Where the fuck am I right now? There we go. Okay, I see where I'm at. Dude, I swear, there has to be something. Just my game doesn't want to give me a single star sparkle. I have star sparkles through, like, the 15 and 16 way. Which sucks ass. Because you obviously want the rare one in that case, but kind of is what it is. Might do another fossil spawn hunt pretty soon. Fossil spawn hunt. That made no sense. Fossil hunt in this game for the Dracos. I mean Arctos, hopefully, or Dracovish or something. I'm not sure. So I can get a what's it called? what's called a box sparkle, square sparkle. I'm looking forward to doing that hunt, but at the same time, I'm not. He's already got them shiny, so trying to get them in the that way seems just like counterproductive and pointless. I should just hunt Let's Go lowland trades. They're more better, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But I don't know. I just haven't seen a single star sparkle in the wild yet, and I would love to see it, and I'd love to catch it. I'm having no luck with it. Is a snow run. Snow runs. That's a pretty cool one. I like it and I don't. I think the color's good, but at the same time, I think it's kind of gross looking. Like I like it, but I don't. I don't know how to explain it. It's good, but it's weird. I think it's like it has like a bit of yellowish or like whatever the color is for the trim right here, like where it's like the V is and like its face. That little trim area, I don't remember what color it is, but that one kind of looks like right there. It looks doesn't look makes it to where it looks a little weird to me. But I overall like it. I overall like it though. I think Snorunt's a really cute, funny Pokemon. Little crack baby, just treading through the cold. I like it. Yeah, like a goldish yellow. Yeah, I think it's a little. I wish there was a better blend. I wish I had a better color. Like a purple would have looked really nice there. I think purple and that blue look really good together. Those are some of my two favorite colors. Is that purple and Snorunt's blue, or not that purple? A purple and Snorunt's blue could go really well together. I like those two colors. I actually had a something I designed that I liked a whole lot that used those two colors together. I don't remember what it was, but I really liked it. I like those colors a whole lot. It's weird what it's weird what like a color can do to something like it like a purple. I don't know, like it's certain colors just like make it can like really like give certain vibes off, which I think is crazy. Like you add like red to certain Pokemon, they just become more aggressive on the feel of them. They like a more like aggressive feel at times, which I think is really cool. How a simple color change can do certain things. Not always, but just sometimes. Obviously, demeanor and appearance, but like they can give off certain things. Shiny, what shiny? What shiny? Please not, please no Tepig. Please no Tepig. Safari Zone. Oof! What'd you get? Oh, I hope you can catch it. Like I was like, please no Tepig because I want to get the Tepig. What'd you get? What'd you get? Uh-oh. Now it comes on, can you catch it? Yikes, dude. Don't congratulate until he catches it. Oh, Safari Zone. What's it look like? Which game? If Tangela would be like what? Nidoran, Torso, Kangaskhan. What else is in there? I don't know what else is. Dratini in there. If I'm thinking if it's doing Fire Red, if you do a different game, I don't know any of the other games Safari Zones. I tried to stay out of Safari Zones for the most part in the old games. I didn't want to lose any. I think there's a Safari Zone area that has a glitch where it becomes like it will never run away. So you just have to make sure you run off Safari balls, or like has a 100% catch rate or something. There's an area that I think in like Diamond and Pearl in like the marsh or like a fishing area or something. It's like a weird area. I could be 100% wrong, but there's some type of a place that has where you can never have to worry about failing it from running away. Some type of weird glitch. Could be wrong. What the fuck? I want to play some Left 4 Dead 2. That game's fun, dude. I really enjoy that game. Didn't even shake once, bruh. It just popped out. Did it run, dude? Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that. That's exactly why I'll never hunt Safari Zone unless I got like paid to do it type of thing because I would never want to do that. I would never want to do that. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Sorry to hear that, dude. Which game was it? It's all good. It's Safari Zone. It's gonna happen. It's all good. You'll get another one eventually. It'll be worth it. That's true. At least you get the sparkles. Platinum. Oh, nice. Nice. I don't think Tango is even in Safari Zone red and blue or heart or fire red leaf green. I'm not sure if it is. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I think it's maybe it's not. Maybe it's Great Marsh. Yeah, Great Marsh. Yeah, that place is I like that areas. I think the Safari Zone in Platinum is really cool. It's just that I don't like the Safari Zone. It's too deadly. It's too spooky. It's too much for me. I kind of want to get a shiny charm for my full odds game. Oh, excuse me, just so I can get shinies a bit faster. But at the same time, I love when I get a full odds shiny so much. It's so good. I really hope Pokemon Home is well worth it. I honestly don't know if I'll be using it too much. I say that now, but I'll more than likely be using it a whole lot. Ooh, look at that! We have fucking 3 spawns. Look at that guy. Look at that boy. Mm, 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 I'll be honest. I do want. There's a small part that does want to hunt. Um. In a safari zone, but at the same time, it's like it's just like no, it's just so dumb. I won't take a chance of failing. I can't do it. Hmm. If I were to do if I maybe I missed out on one of the encounters over there. I forgot I had to go over a bit to the right. If I do a safari zone, I won't even have a capture card to put it in full high quality. That's a problem too. I won't be able to do it at the high quality. So I'm trying. I wonder if I should do for Safari Week. It's good for like getting out there and getting noticed. You know, waiting for money again. Waiting on the money again. Money time. It's going faster now. Good, good. How you doing, miss? How you doing, dude? How you doing, bro? How you been, dude? How's school going? How's schooly wooly? What's the fossil center be like? Oh, yeah. Big old eye rub. Excuse me. Man, I'm so tired. Oh, I was gonna tell you, Miss. I got I finally am gonna go through with getting what's it called? An exercise bike soon. Within the end of next, before the end of this week, maybe even. Before Monday, I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna get me an exercise bike. We'll be doing exercise streams while shiny hunting type of thing. And I'm gonna have to look for some weights. Nothing crazy. I don't want to blow out my arms and hurt my back. So just probably a oh, knock towel. Damn, that sucks, dude. 2,741. Oof. Um uh but I'll probably do something like that. We'll probably have some type of thing. Um uh what was it? I got hiccups right now. Some like 20. I'll probably get some 20s for dumbbells. Maybe 15s to start off. Something simple because we have to realize I'm also playing these games. So like I don't want to break my arms right away. I think I used to do like 30 to the 35s. Because I've never been a dumbbell guy, but I'm thinking that and that. And then the incentives will be like obviously if people donate, we'll ride the bike either extremely hard or we'll like go for a very long time and it'll just keep me like the donations will make it to where I suffer, but for my benefit. And the worst part is that like most people when they're working out, they sometimes have a buddy they chat with, but I know I don't like that. I mostly keep quiet the whole time. So I'll be dying the whole time. I'll have to keep commentating while I do that too. That's gonna be brutal. So see I'm thinking I'm going to do something like that maybe where it's a what's it called? Oh fuck! I forgot to turn on the moon ball. I started too early. Oh no, we're doing that in the first. Never mind. The 1st of February is the moon ball. I forgot. So when like what tomorrow or no 2 days? 2 days. The 31st is tomorrow, right? Or the 30th now. February has 28 days, right? Yeah, I think I'm getting my days mixed up for a second. Um, uh, but what I was getting at is that if like we do a shiny race, every time someone gets a shiny, we'll have to like go on the exercise bike and work really hard, or maybe do like a certain amount of reps with the weights, and we'll add more stuff as time goes on, and that'll be a good way to lose some weight while also still streaming and keeping enjoying the time of hunting. I don't know if you guys tried saying trying to enjoy myself while hunting, but also working out and also doing something like in that regard. I don't know how to explain it, but you get what I mean. Not being too lazy. See, I'm just gonna revenge it in Safari Week. That's true. That's true. The power button is still not showing up for me. I'm gonna try my PC. Okay, yeah, you probably have to go on the PC. I wonder why. That's so weird. I don't think they would like. My only assumption would be like, since your credit card expired, it tried charging it, and since it charged and it couldn't work. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Never mind. It's working. Oh, that's that scared me. Gave me a goddamn heart attack. Thank you. Welcome back, buddy. Thanks for the full odds one too. Means a whole lot. Woo! Gave me a goddamn spook. I was gonna say, I think like where the wide chances would be, maybe like because they charged it and it didn't work, so then but you still got some of the membership, so they're gonna like put you in a penalty. But apparently it's your phone being dummy. Maybe the YouTube needs an update on your phone. Either way, it's done now, so it doesn't really matter. But that's so weird. Thank you so much, though. By the way, huge thanks to Mist. Huge thanks to Mist. I want to get the exercise bike by Saturday. Honestly, don't know if I'll be able to. I want to get the weights by Saturday too. And I'm thinking I might have to go on Amazon to be honest. I'm gonna have to buy like one of those cheap ass bikes. I'm gonna have to get one of those cheap ass bikes that are like 130, 200. I have very little money right now because I spent like because I got 300 and something from YouTube through like the donations and through monetization. And I'm putting that money, 100 that I put towards 120 or 30 to my credit line because I owe like 400 and something now. 400 and I think let's see 450 maybe from when I bought the microphone and all that shit. So I still owe 450. I need to pay off within 5 months or 4 months, and I had to do the minimum of $28 each month. The bare minimum, not to increase the chance of it, being like $600 or $700. But so like getting this exercise bike, I have 248 in my bank. It makes me wonder, should I do the 200 and should I buy an exercise bike for like, maybe like 150? I saw one. It's not too great, but it's at least semi decent. And then maybe get some weights for 30. And then by that I have about like, 60 left, we'll say maybe. That I can use, but I have to keep some in my bank. I just don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I do want to get that because I think it'll be healthy and good for me, and also be good for people, maybe to incentivize them to donate to torture me. So we'll see what happens. I'll figure it out. Good night, guys. I'm sure I'm gonna have a nightmare from this damn knock towel. Anyways, good luck on your hunts. See you later, Normal. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Sorry to hear about the knock towel. Cool to see the sparkles though. You'll get the redemption at some point. It's just gonna be maybe take a bit. Big congrats. When's Safari Week? When's the next Safari Week? Is that coming up? I think that might be coming up. Maybe it already passed. I think it passed. It passed recently, or is it coming up? Or maybe it's Pokemon Rumble I need. See you later, bye. Get some good sleep. Good night. It's Pokemon Rumble in June. June, July. Oh, it's in June. That's far away. Never mind. That's a while away. June's, I think Haley's birthday's in June. Maybe not. Let's see. June. No, wait. The 5th. June, July. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's the 5th month in, I believe. Yeah, April, June, July, August. Yep. Okay. Weird how I can remember certain months just off of certain things like that. Like I used to suck with the months. I still suck with them, but I've been a lot better. It goes January, February, what's it, March? Is it March? March, May, April. No. No. Okay, I just like I'm very bad with months. I've already forgot. Because I want to say March, May, April, June. It's and then July, but then I realized that wouldn't work because April's the 4th month. So it's April, May, June, July, or is it? Oh fuck. I think it was April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Okay, I think that's how it goes. I got all mixed up for a second. I was like, yeah, and I realized I'm like March and May. Shit, there's two M's. They don't go right next to each other. E March after February. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got so goofed up. I was like, wait a second. Wait, what? The double M goofed on me. Because it goes March, April, May, June, July. I believe Haley's is the 6th month, and that's on the 5th, maybe. Maybe? The 5th or the 4th day of the month. And then I think there's like something else right after. Yeah. I always got February and January mixed up when I was a kid. And also until like always. I used to still get it mixed up until recently. But I used to always thought it was February 1st, not January. I don't know why, because everyone I know has birthdays in January. I just got them all mixed up for some reason. There we go. Okay, where's it at? Where's it at? Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. I'm going to, what's it called? Hopefully get that soon. Start saving again, pay off that, and then we're good to go. I have to also save some money to pay off the DLC still. Uh, so much money's needed. So little time. So little time. There's actually a good amount of stuff. The thing that annoys me is like when you download stuff digitally, you can't like pay it off. You can only like pay like in one big payment, right? That's so irritating. It feels like I had like a thing where I could weekly deposit like $3 into my account. That'd be nice. I got June and July mixed up as a kid. I think everyone did that. I feel like I probably got that mixed up too. I'm trying to think. June, July. I got it mixed up for a while, and then I knew that my brother's birthday went July, then June, July, August. So yeah, it was. I just said that. I just said that to make sure I didn't fuck up. His birthday's in August, so I always knew June once he was born for the most part, and July's difference because it goes June, July, August. May flowers. Was it spring showers bring May flowers? Is that how it goes? Something like that. Yeah, because March Madness is coming up pretty soon. That's basketball, right? March Madness. Oh, how's it go? How'd that saying go? I don't know. I like my favorite time of the years is probably fall and late spring. I like early spring sometimes, but it's mostly too like damp out, too like wet out, too just gross out. And it's pretty much like like near the end before summer before it's too hot and there's tons of wind, tons of cool air. Maybe even warm air sometimes just blasting you as in wind. Oh my goodness, it's so enjoyable. I love that. I have a problem with the beginning just because it's so nasty out most of the time. And like it's just like I just hate walking in that weather. I don't mind it like walking in it, but like how like we actually have to like walk on like some land and like it's all soggy. It's all soggy. Yuck. Disgusting. Disgusting. Not a fan. Not a fan. I think my least favorite birthdays are people that have birthdays in December. People have birthdays in sometimes November. I think it's because it's always around the time where like like I don't know, it's just like it's Christmas coming up. Don't have a birthday, dumbass. It's Christmas coming up. Don't be having one. All I know is I had a pretty good setup for my when I was born. Like I was born in October. Not only do I have my birthday and the 29th, I also have like on the 31st Halloween. The next month over, we have Thanksgiving. Then after that, we have Christmas. Going to January, February, you have some, Christmas break around that time when you're a kid. Then you have the January, February time, New Year's. January, February will then lead into the whole like, you're sleeping a bit more. You get to play with all the toys you got. So you're pretty busy for the next like couple months just from all the like new games you got, new toys as a kid. Going into then you have April, which leads to Thanksgiving, which I really do like. Not Thanksgiving, I say Thanksgiving. Easter, which I really do like because there's a lot of good candy there sometimes and a lot of good so yeah, like it's it what's it called? I just really like the whole like Skittles are like the perfect time to eat in April. Oh, so cool. Then you move on, you have summer break. So you're completely busy. You're not worrying about maybe you want to get toys as much. Like if you do get toys, you're worrying about going and getting them from like earning them, making money to earn them, like mowing yards and whatnot. Which leads you up right into September. You're busy with school, so you're not worrying about I want a present. Then you're like I'll just work on the present. I'll work on the present in my report card. Now all of a sudden it's back to October where I get my big present for birthday. So as a kid, I liked the setup because like I always was busy. Because like most people, they go, "Oh, my birthday's, I have to wait another year for a huge present, or I have to wait like like at the 6 month mark." Because like September, October and November are all really boring months for the most part as a kid, and not getting like something to look forward to for those months. Like you get Halloween, but at the same time it's like it's cool, but it doesn't always go the way you want to because sometimes you don't have enough money to get the toys, or not the toys, but the costume, or sometimes it can get ruined with the weather, which happened a lot as a kid. Sometimes it still worked out, but it's a very hit and miss holiday, so it's like a very half and half one. But so anyways, um, I think having a birthday like in like September or November was perfect because it was nothing was going on during those times. And November, like you had like holidays where you had a couple days off, you hung out with your family, but like nothing crazy compared to like you had summer, you had like spring had some good times because you're all like have your spring break, and there was always something that kept me busy to where like I was like, like I ain't worry about I didn't worry about toys and when I getting presents or getting new things, like, because I was just like enjoying life. But I know that if I didn't have like my birthday day that I would, once it came to that point where it's like you went back to school and everything sucked ass. But at least you were busy the first month, so you're like kind of like getting used to it, meeting new people. The work wasn't too hard, but once it started, you got used to it again. It started getting a little bit more hectic. It's like during that time is like I think my least favorite time of the year for the most part because it's like when I was a kid at least. This is all going back to as a kid. It just wasn't as enjoyable compared to like the spring slash summer days. And so I'm happy I had like a birthday around November because around October slash November because it really made it to where those that whole entire month is enjoyable because like the whole like build up to that month, like once it clicked over to October, it's like, okay, I'm looking forward to my birthday. So that whole entire thing where it could end up being a big travesty by having like Halloween get canceled or having no one give out candy was averted because I always at least had my birthday. So worst case scenario, I still came through on that month. Whereas like it seems like almost every month, like September's a bad month too, but since you're so busy with school, you're not really looking into it too much. And then November mostly either had new video games, so people had them, not maybe we were broke, but new video games came out in November most of the time, or like you would get a lot of food, so that was always something to look forward to. And your break from school, your first break. Um, so every other month I was always covered as a kid, and I feel like the one month that wasn't was September, October, and chunks of November. I would never want to have my birthday around like 3 months into the year to 6 months, like 3 to 6 months into like a new year, because nothing like is really coming out around that time. Like there's some games, there's some toys, but most of the stuff comes around like July, early July if you're lucky, but mostly August, September, November, October. That's where you start seeing like the mobilization of everything. The more into the third and fourth quarter of the year. So yeah, I just never really cared for some of that stuff. I'm gonna reply to a message really quick. There we go. Yeah, Haley's been sorry, she's been her dad, as you said earlier, she has her dad had some heart stuff going on and they had some surgery. She's been really worrying about him and whatnot and causing her extreme like, anxiety about things and being anxious. So she's been like, just a little overwhelmed. She's just telling me that she couldn't she's just going to bed when she got home. So she needs the rest. She's been also worrying about work and all the small details of everything, and She's just been stressed, and so she had to say that she's getting some rest. So that's good. Oh, I just saw your thing, building blocks. I'm so sorry. Spawn rate for Golding sucks so much, and the worst part is there's only 3 spawns max. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That sucks. Yep. I literally read that earlier. I started reading too, and I thought you were saying it spawns. I thought like for some reason it went all the way back up to when you were like, yeah, it spawns only at that one place. So I glanced past it, and I totally ignored it because I didn't think I was ignoring it because I thought I already read it. Then I realized I'm like, wait a second, there's something. Why would he post that? Um uh, like why would the post still be there when that was like 2 hours ago? You know, like I've never been in the same room at the same time. That's true. That's true. Haven't been in the same thrift shop at the same time either. It really makes you think. But they have been spotted going to the same one, so it makes you wonder. Dun, dun, dun. Makes you wonder. My ear hurt. What happened to your ear? You got an earache? Sorry, I didn't see that. You have an earache? My ear was hurting so bad the other day. I was like jamming my finger in there. Felt like there was like something like just killing me. So I just put my finger in there. Went, I'm like ah. Made it feel better after a bit. If you just fucking stab the shit out of your ear with your finger, eventually you'll feel better. Yeah, I don't, like it's so weird. It's so weird how that all that jazz works. So like people like in like I guess like in the somewhat in the south, going down to the south, people I think in like New Jersey downwards at times call things Johns, like just like a descriptive word that describes like anything. It's called a John. Haley told me about that, and recently I watched a movie, and this person like, yeah, this John over here, this John type, like they use John in a way, and it was really weird. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, I know what that is. That's just like something you call something, something like that, something weird. And I was like, I was so caught off guard, and I realized they're from that area, so it makes sense. Like in the movie, they're from that section of the world, that little place known as New Jersey and Philadelphia. That was so weird to me. I was like, what the heck? Doink. When I think of soda, I think of like more of a candy type of drink, like a very nice pop that has maybe like a lot of like of that like sugar in it. You know the syrup type thing. It just reminds me of something like that. I don't know why. Like this is a soda pop, but yeah, it's just weird. I don't know how to explain it. I just like to call it pop. Pop just sounds about right. Oh, just wear your headphones too. Oh yeah, that sucks too. That's the worst. I just had some like weird like ear aches here and there sometimes, and like the only way to fix it feels like if I just put my finger and go like, I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Get a little Q-tip, stab it all up in there. Dude, I love doing Q-tips. The only problem is I do it so often. I do like like once a day I clean my ears, sometimes 2 times a day, depending on how I feel. I clean my ears often, but I love it when like I don't clean them for like like a couple days because I just got busy and all of a sudden you clean it's all gross. Like yeah, get it all out, get it all out. So like I just like sometimes I wish I could just go like a month without doing like a Q-tip or something and then just cleaning them, going, "Ugh," getting all like the crap out, going, look at that, so gross. But like I always do it. I always make sure I clean my ears a lot because I hate the feeling of not clean ears. But there's parts of me that always just wants to like just like build it up just so I can clean it all out and it be all nasty. I remember one time I was really sick for like about a month, and I am I was just like kind of like chilling, most of the time I was bedridden a good amount of it, and I wasn't really paying attention to my fucking like hygiene because I could barely get out of the bed to get in the shower. And so like my ears just like fucking got nasty, but not like nasty nasty, like but when you like you couldn't tell unless you like used a Q-tip. And when I did it was so gross. Like this shit was like weird looking, man. It was like oh my gosh, it was just crazy. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was just weird. Always like popping some tags with only $20 in my phone. I was like, wait, I thought you were talking about your game for something. I'm like, what the fuck popping? What's that even mean? But oh, I misread that. I misread that. Yeah, no, I am I had this one kid in my school, and he was like one like the really like dirty big guys, and he would always, you could just look at his ears and they're just like leaking out gross earwax or like crusty earwax, and it was just, ugh. I was nice to him because I felt bad, but holy shit, dude. Sometimes I just want to get a Q-tip and like get a big old book, like a dictionary, slap it on the back of his head like 20 times because he has a thick skull probably. A lot of dummy thick fat probably blocking it. And I just want to like get a Q-tip and just like some peroxide and just pour it down there and just clean them up. But dude, it was gross, man. It was gross, dude. I can't stand people like that. Like, I can like pimples. Even then, I'm like, if you can't control, it's fine because I know a lot of acne you can't control sometimes. But like when you have like a big ass pimple that's just chilling here, I'm like, dude, just literally just go like that. It's not a big deal. You squish it like a grape, it'll just be gone, dude. You just clean up a little bit. I had this one friend. His name was Eric, and I love Eric. He's a good guy, really good guy. But whenever he would get a pimple, dude, he would get so like he would get upset because he hates him, obviously. But like he would try to hide it type of thing. But he goes, I'm like, dude, just literally just pop. He goes, no, it hurts. I'm like, dude, it's just literally just fucking pop. He goes, it hurts too much. I'm like, I will literally do it for you, bro. Just close your eyes. He's like, don't touch. It hurts so bad. I'm like, just fucking pop your pimple. It's right there. And like he was a good looking a guy type of thing. Like, he's like a pretty boy, but like he would just sit there with that like on his like lip or something, or like in a spot where it's like, dude, just fucking pop it, dude, because it hurts too bad. And it's like not even like a big deal. And it's one of those also sometimes like one of those are like so big that like they don't even hurt when you pop them because they're just like ready. But like, dude, it's just so irritating. He used to make me so mad. So like, I would pray that he would never get a pimple ever because I hate it so much. Because it's not like it was like extremely disgusting. It just was irritating. He's just chilling there. Like, I think the reason that made it more irritating is he was like, it hurts too much. I'm like, it no, it won't. Just fucking pop it, dude. Just pop it, dude. Either way, he's dead now. I'm stronger and cooler, and I'm alive. No, he's not dead. That'd be really funny. No, he's still alive. He's doing good. Last time I checked, he's doing really good, which I haven't done in a while. Like, I mean, I check his Facebook, but I haven't done it in a while just because I don't hang out with no one because I'm too busy with this shiz. Yeah, no, he does a lot of cool stuff nowadays. Um, fuck him for dying. Yeah, no, but he's a cool guy. We used to go to his house often and spend the night. He was mainly the person we'd spend the night at and whatnot. We'd mostly go over his house and just sleep it out, man. They hated me there sometimes though. Like they didn't really want me what happens, I wouldn't be able to go to sleep, so I'd be up till like 6 or 7 o'clock, and I would fall asleep and not wake up when everyone else was up. And there's like, dude, when's Chris gonna wake up? Like I'll be up at like 4 o'clock. I'll wake up at like 2 o'clock. I'm like, they're like, dude, you gotta go. You gotta go home. You gotta go home. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna keep sleeping, dude. I remember one time like I was sleeping, but I was up. The thing is, like, I wasn't like fully sleeping. I was mostly just laying there in like a half daze where like I like to just like lay there, it just feels good. Just having being almost barely awake and then just, cuddling with a pillow, maybe have a little drool and just laying there, barely up, just drifting in and out of sleep randomly. I remember one time I was doing that where I was just laying there because I don't want to get up yet. And his parents came down. They're like, when the fuck is he going to wake up? He's like, I don't know. Like, he got to leave. He got to go. And I was like, fuck. Even they really want me to go. I got so mad. I'm like, I don't want to wake up yet. But I was really bad back then. I just couldn't sleep. I've never been a person to sleep. What's it called? I've been a night person my whole life type of thing. So, yeah. Just how it is. Just how it be. Just how it is. Which I never realized how weird it is. Like, when you get older, you understand that if you're a night person, why things are going on that you might be like that. Um uh But the problem that happens is when you're a little kid and you're like anywhere between like 6 to like, not well, yeah, I'd say 6 to like, 12. It's weird when people are staying up to like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you know, 8 o'clock, that type of shit. It's weird, like when people are like, like there's something like something's up with that person that need to be looked into. Because there's times where like I would not be able to get to bed till like 3 or 4 when I was like, anywhere between like 5 to like 8 years old. I'll just watch Animal Planet all night and I'd try to fall asleep, but I couldn't. And it's like what like type of thing was going on with me that made it to where I couldn't. I never really thought about that. Like it's weird to think like little kids staying up late, like actually staying up late, like like I get like nowadays kids have like Fortnite, their Switches, and it makes it a little bit easier. They have like stuff like back then we had like Animal Planet. We didn't have really video games too much, or if so, were the family members took the video games. We didn't have any phones, so like a kid staying up back then was really weird at times. I just love Animal Planet so much. Animal Planet is not so great anymore. And I think we all know that, but like at least if you live in America, you know that. I don't know. That's when you start a podcast and invite the hairy mole guy. Dude, I want to know whatever happened to Yvonne. Dude, I'm gonna try to find some pictures of that dude. I'm gonna try to find some pictures or some like his Facebook. I think his name was Ivan. His name was Ivan. We called him Ivan, but I think it might have been Ivan because he was from Ukraine. And that just seems like a more like something that would come from there. I guess Ivan would work too. Like Ivan Ooze. I stayed up to play video all the time when I was a kid. Well, I mostly got my shit stolen. Or not stolen, I almost got taken away. So I never really had video games either. I actually didn't really have video games until late. But I didn't get to play too much video. I actually loved watching Animal Planet when I was a kid, to be fair. Not that much though. Not that much though. Well, I didn't really have anything else to watch. But I did like I just always loved Animal Planet because it had whenever I watch it, it would always be the good stuff, like top 10, the top 10 countdown, or top 5, extreme 5, whatever the hell it's called, or there was always good stuff on when I was younger. Because I'm like 6 years older than 6 am I 6 or 7 years older than you missed. So like there's much more better stuff when I was younger than when you guys were younger, like around that age. Oh shit! Just fucking stabbed myself with my mustache or beard or whatever. The mustache that hurts so bad. I gotta shave this. Ah shit! Okay, now I also have a pimple right there. Holy fuck, that hurt. I like Disney Channel as well. Yeah, I didn't have that. I mean, I used to play like when I okay, so like I'm once I got into like where I had an Xbox was around like when I was like probably 13ish or 14ish. Then I was always playing that type of stuff until late. Or RuneScape. When I actually got like stuff I could, I was always up. But like a little kid that like like was like really late, like really young with like nothing. It's weird to see that. At least for me, like it's just a weird thing. Most of the people I know had their like Xboxes taken away at a certain time. Other ones didn't. Um, and the ones that didn't were like my friend Joey. And he did. He was. I like Cartoon Network a whole lot. I think Disney. The problem is, I wish I could watch Disney. Is it wasn't like a channel we had. I think Disney had a ton of good stuff back in the day. However, like when my time, like when I'm because I'm like 27, so like there's a difference between like being 27, being 20 watching Disney Channel. There's still a lot of good stuff when you're like that time period. But we had a lot of like Timon and Pumbaa was really good. We had like Gummy Bears, which was like an old show, but they re-brought it back. And there was tons of good stuff. Like we had like Tailspin, but I mean some of you guys still had this, but like this was like new and big during the time when I was watching it. And so there was a lot of good stuff, but the thing is it was a premium channel. So I watched a lot of Cartoon Network and liked it a whole lot too. I always like Nickelodeon was cool, but there's always something weird about it. I always felt like it was like more girly for some reason. I just felt like it was like a more girly because they had a lot of girly shows on there as well. But Yeah, see, we didn't really have a live action too much for me. We had like um like I watched a bit of like, Zack and Cody. I was still pretty young when that came out. But we didn't have as much of the they didn't really jump into the live action when I was watching Disney. Um I'm trying to think. I remember having to watch Cheetah Girls with my cousin when I was a bit older. Stuff like that was really really boring. Okay, hey Shower sounds good. I think Cartoon Network was my favorite though. Nickelodeon was cool, but like it just like there was like some type of like girlish feel to it. There was more girl shows I believe on there. Cartoon Network it felt like more like of a boys type of thing. I always enjoyed it. I was like, yeah. My sisters always loved Nickelodeon, and I like they loved every show on it, and I only liked a few. So like Rugrats was cool, Wild Thornberries was cool, but at the same time I was like, oh, whenever I watched Wild Thornberries, I'm like, it's like it's cool, but like I was like, but where's the guy character? That's the main character. Like I always thought, I'm like, when's the boy gonna be there? like, oh my god. I'm like, I don't want the boy to be just a monkey. Can we have one where there's a boy and then there's a girl monkey? Chimpanzee, whoever he was. I remember being like kind of like having that feeling of it. I just feel like I couldn't fully relate at times to some of those female characters. I think that might have been it too, because obviously I'm a boy. I know it sounds dumb, but I have noticed that's how it was sometimes when I was a kid, and that's how it is sometimes when I'm older. Like they would do like sometimes they'll do different decisions than I would. What's her name? Elijah Thornberry? Is that her name? No, it wasn't Elijah. No, that's whatever her fucking name was. Um, uh, her name was Wild Thornberry. No, I'm kidding. Unless it really wasn't. That'd be fucking funny. But I'm trying to think. Lizzie McGuire was a thing on Disney. I remember that. That was pretty weird. I liked it, but I didn't. I liked when they did a little tiny cartoon her, and I thought it was pretty funny. I was like, look at that little cartoon her. But she also really annoyed me. Once again, a girl could not really relate to her problems. I was like, what's up with this person? Um, I'm trying to think. I was that kid always out and about though, so I never really watched that much TV or played that many video games. Yeah, I was like a bit of both. When we had to like be watched by a babysitter, I was always like, okay, I wanna watch my stuff. I wanna just chill. I wanna just hang out. I wanna just chill and hang out, doing this thing. If I'm not being an asshole, I wanna do that one. Um, I liked, but I also was like a very very active kid. I was always wanting to go outside and playing with people. I always wanted to explore, and then once I messed up my back horribly, I think that's where it started changing. I started getting an idea of life, and I was in pain a lot, so I didn't like going outside anymore because I was like, you go outside for too long and your back's gonna start hurting really bad. So I think that was another thing that like really made try to stop going outside as often. But I used to always go out catching animals, like frogs and shit. I used to do that stuff all the time. It was so fun. It was so enjoyable. Like that's before you have like the fear of small things like or like the fear of like stupid stuff. Like nowadays, I'm not gonna try to pick up some type of frog or snake. It might try to bite me. What do I do at that point? Do I just sit there and accept it, or do I end up being a dumbass and launching its ass against the wall? Now I'm gonna feel bad when I'm older. When you're a kid, if something bites you, and you throw it maybe, and you don't feel bad. Like you feel a little bad, but you don't like, like you don't realize what you just done. Like you know what I mean? So like, it's just like a weird thing. I remember someone hit either it was me or another person hit a frog with the weed whip at work. I think it might have been me, but I didn't realize it. He's just like cut in half. He's like, and the guy's like, dude, you gotta finish that off. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. He goes, dude, just literally like, just crush it. I'm like, I can't do that, dude. No, I don't think so. He's like, there's a brick right there. Just drop it on top of it. Like you don't have to. I'm like, nah, I can't do that, dude. I'm like, it's already gross looking. I already feel bad. It's just gonna. He's like, it's just sitting there and suffering in pain and slowly dying. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. So he had to like kill it for me. I'm like, I can't do that. One, I like frogs a whole lot. One of my favorite animals. And then two, I don't know. It just was weird. I just couldn't do it. I just felt too bad. I was like, it's too gross. I enjoyed SpongeBob. Yes, SpongeBob and Fair Parents were pretty good. I didn't like how Cosmos. I liked how dumb he was, but at the same time, I didn't. At the same time, I liked it, but I didn't. I was very half and half. I was like, why isn't there like a smart like there's like no smart dudes, and I hate Timmy. I just liked Wanda and Cosmos the most, but I just kind of sometimes wish that Cosmos was a bit smarter. I couldn't relate with Timmy. Timmy was a fucking jackass, dude. I hated Timmy. Hated Timmy. I liked the little black boy and the little trailer park boy. Those are my two favorites. I thought they were funny. I thought they were cool. Let's see. And Horseland in the Saddle Club. I don't think I've ever heard that one. I was pretty much played football and basketball or baseball all the time. I used to play a decent amount of a little decent amount of basketball with the friends. I used to always hang out with my friends. We used to go around because we all lived next to each other, lived near each other. Not really next, but really near. We used to always like hang out, maybe go on trampolines, do all this other type of stuff, you know. Play basketball, sometimes play soccer. I liked soccer a lot as a kid. Soccer was one of my favorite sports. Um, there's a few other good ones I can't think of that we used to do. I never liked baseball. I never had the hand to eye coordination. Or the more so I never wanted to try because when I did try, people were assholes. Either you'd have people making fun of you for not being able to hit it and making you feel bad, which made me more angry and made me mess up more. Or it just was like you look like a dumbass. So like I never liked it. I remember playing t-ball, whatever the hell it was. That was fun. I like that because I didn't have to worry about any of that type of shit. But I never had that stuff. There you go. Sal Club was an Australian live action horror show. It was like Chris Hemsworth was in it. Chris Hemsworth, I'm trying to think. He's the guy that plays is the guy that plays Thor? My goal in life to get Chris Hemsworth to sign a picture of him in the Saddle Club. That'd be really funny. Oh man, I got a pimple right here. No wonder it's hurting so much. The hell did that pimple come from? Yes, he's okay. I thought so. That's fine. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna see a picture of that. That asylum was really cool. I'm gonna look at it more when I get done with the stream. I'll look at it again. That the one that's near you guys is was it your old hometown or near you now? Oh, asylum's cool. I would love to take um uh an old hospital building and repurpose it into like a type of like horror um a horror type of like maybe zombie experience, maybe like demon slash zombie. I already said zombie, demon slash like monster experience to where you have like we'll say like almost like a laser tag. You get like a really like you get a gun. You have to go through the corridors and there's people designed like hidden like not designed but like hidden all over the place with like suits on that obviously look like a monster, but they have like targeting systems on it where if you shoot them, then it'll like tell if they're deactivated. Like there'll be like a noise that goes through like their head, so they know that they died and they have to like lay on the ground and like die. But that'd be really cool, like a some spooky horror type thing. Old hospital place. You have to like maybe go through it and collect like pieces to unlock other rooms, like keys and whatnot, to get to different corridors and try to escape. And you only have like maybe a certain amount of ammo, or only have like a maybe like a couple things or something before like if you get hit or something, or like if they grab you or anything like that before you can kill them. Something cool like that. I think that'd be pretty fun. I've always wanted to do stuff like that. I love the idea of laser tag being implemented in like some type of spooky horror situation. Have it very dark in the places with little lights, like very little lights. I have to like look for the lights. Oh man, that'd be so cool. I used to climb up to the roof of our school in eighth grade, and I was like 3 stories high. That's where we hang out. I am I remember we had an elementary school, and in about like near the end of like near about mid eighth grade, we'll say maybe sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade. In those summers, my friends would go onto the old elementary school in our neighborhood's roof and fuck around up there. A few of them, not all of them, just a few. And the rest of us couldn't get up there. We're like, get down. It's not fun. Stop it. That's so stupid. But we were all jealous because we couldn't make it up there. Yeah, no, I never done that before, but I remember always being upset when people could do that. A few times over, I grew up there. It's like fuck, half an hour by car. By car. Okay, that makes sense. I have a pimple right now, and like it grew above like two pieces of hair, like a piece of my mustache hair. So like when you move it, it like stabs it or like it moves around. It's just weird. It's not like it didn't grow in it. It grew like above it, and it's like in like an irritation zone. So whenever you like move the fucking mustache, it hurts really bad. I need to pop it later because I hate that pain. It's such an annoying pain. Right now I've been touching too much. It actually stings a whole bunch. I had to climb up pipes and shit. Yeah, I think one person thought that a person was climbing through a storm drain. You know, they not storm drain, but you know they have those like those drains. What are they called? Kind of like a storm. They're a storm drain, but they're not like the ground ones. But the gutters. They're pretty much the gutter system and the things that make it to where it funnels all the water from the gutters down to like the maybe like the side of the house or like to where all that water doesn't just sit in one area. And I think someone tried climbing up that, and it was sturdy for a second. Then they got like halfway through, it like fell out. Like it just like fell off. Like it got taken off from the fucking building, and it fell on top of them, not hurting them because it's really like not that heavy. But they fucked up the whole entire side of the school's storm drain essentially, and gutters. What a bunch of fucking idiots. And after that, I think they had to like bolt down it or something. Like had like special metal brackets to make it to where you couldn't easily try to grab it. Because I had like metal brackets before. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. But it wasn't sturdy enough because honestly, it's just literally a piece of like it's just like a piece of like cheap. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not like a metal. It's like a sheet metal almost. It's very fragile, but it can hold you for a bit, especially when you only weigh like probably like 60 to 80 pounds when you're a little kid. A little scrawny bitch, maybe 100 pounds or something. When you're really fragile, really small. This is before people were going on the roof. This was a person I think actually trying to get up there. Now I think about it, I think this is the first time people tried to go up there as kids after we graduated from there, or it was during the summer. And it must have been either fourth or fifth grade we were doing this because no one ever got up. I don't think on the roof until either it had to be either the summer of fifth grade or the summer of like anywhere between sixth to eighth grade. And I just remember some fucker trying to climb up the side of the thing and tearing it down. Oh my god. My ass also got blasted there. And by that I don't mean I actually got blasted, but back when I still visited my dad, we went to my school in the playground and he was pushing me on the swing. He did like the underdoggy thing where like you push so hard that like you have him, you push him, and then you go under him type of thing, and then you go, yay, we're going upwards, and he did that so hard that he actually lifted up the seat a bit, and I launched off of it, and I fucking landed on the ground. I remember being so upset. I had to be anywhere between like 5 or 6 because I don't know the last time I saw my dad. I'm gonna assume that like the last time I like hung out with him, I'd probably say maybe like 8 or so. But I was very young when that happened. I remember just being so upset because I fucking got launched off that. And like normally everyone used to always jump from the swings and land on their feet. Obviously, only a few people ate shit. Luckily, I wasn't one of them. Luckily, I jumped off of them and always land perfectly. But like these were big ass swings. These were long ass ones, and and obviously they're not as long as they are now. Like now they're like not even that big at all, but they're still decent size. You can get some air off them, but like they pretty much were like the biggest swings in the school, and they were pretty much triple the size of the normal swings, which were still pretty big as a kid, But these things were just like if you fall off that, you're getting fucked up, and I exactly did that. I went face first into the ground. I'm trying to think how I landed. I think I landed like ah. I remember it was really weird. I just remember catching it with my face and my hands and something else. I'm trying to think like maybe my shoulder. I don't think I went stomach for. I think I went like literally face, hands, and then shoulders, then stomach. I don't remember. It was something like that. I just remember it being really weird and just horrible. And I just remember being very upset because it was such a simple thing not to do. He did on accident. Guess someone saw us climb up there one time and called the police, but the police saw our car. But I saw the police car coming away, so we got out of there in time. That's hilarious. Yeah, we didn't really ever have too much discrepancies with the police. We had someone call the cops on us when we were taking our guns, our airsoft guns, in the back. During summer, of course, not during school times. I think one time it was during school time, but we weren't there anymore. Like during school time, like during the sense, like the school was open, but school was over. So like we were taking our airsoft guns behind the school into the what's it called, the woods over there, and we used to play in the woods sometimes with the airsoft guns. We got called one time. Some people like some like kids with backpacks, some like maybe middle school or high schoolers with backpacks went in the back of the school, and I'm like, yeah, like we're about to shoot it up. We're just gonna shoot up the we're only gonna shoot up the forest, the woods. But that was really funny. I really liked playing airsoft. That was really cool. Now it's so small. Granted, it's not there anymore. We played airsoft last year there, me, Trell, and Stevie. We didn't really play it. We just like grabbed the guns and shot each other randomly. Or would shoot up in the air, and that was really funny. Oh my god. But like we took our guns, we'd go in the place and shoot, and then one time we went because it was like 4 o'clock. No, I think it might have been summer, maybe not. Either it was summer school and they were like still there and they're just having their break or what have you. But I remember one time we went there and there was kids at like a whole lot of kids at the playground and teachers staying out there. We just had like a backpack full of random airsoft guns. We're like, ah, damn it, can we actually get to the woods? And we had to like sneak our way in. And at that point, we're like, what if we end up shooting a kid on accident? And yeah, I think we decided to pack up and go home after we did a few just random shots and whatnot and had a little bit of fun. Yeah, we were really defeated. I remember one time I was just carrying a fucking like G36 airsoft gun out in the open, walking from the school, and like I didn't understand like the context of that. And like I remember someone like stopping, like, "What are you doing, dude?" I'm like, what do you mean? And then my friends, I think dad saw that and got really angry at me, but didn't realize obviously like that I was dumb and his son does that all the time. And I probably more than likely learned from his son to do that. And yeah, I remember like getting in trouble, but not like my mom didn't really care. She was just a toy gun. But that guy's parents for sure were not happy with me at all. Fucking jeez, man. Crazy. Yeah, I never really broke any rules or anything like that. I mostly was a good kid. If I did break rules, it was something like that was just stupid. I mean, once I got into high school, like when I was a little kid, I broke rules all the time, like a little kid. But like, I mean, like rules like with family or friends, like like not close family, like more of the outer family, or with like friends that are with their family. I'd never break the rules. I'd never try to at least. But I was a pretty good guy. I still miss being a kid sometimes and being everything being so new. Once you get to that age, everything just feels so. I don't know. It just doesn't feel too awesome as it used to be. It was always like each day was a mystery. You never know what's gonna happen. Nowadays, it's like, oh shit, I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's gonna be another shit day. Gotta be another day where, you're just living, trying to keep pushing on, trying to find something to keep doing to keep the dream alive. But yeah, no, back in the day, I think everything was just so new. We didn't have as much internet. If we did have internet, it wasn't as crazy as it was today. Everything was like pretty like you didn't have to worry about anything for the most part. All you worried about is I don't know. I guess you worried about stuff, but not like the stuff we worry about now. Now we worry about like if someone says the wrong thing, is it game over for them? Now I worry about like when's the next new product and when's the next new 50 million infos coming out for that product and how badly is this product gonna fuck me over? So I honestly wish that like the internet just like didn't exist sometimes in the sense of it just spoils so much. It kind of makes it to where life can get a little boring at times. How you doing, Nora? How you doing? Life can just get a bit boring at times. With knowing almost everything, be able to look up something easily, pull out your phone, Well, that same thing. I mean, what the fuck? How boring is it when you don't have like things like phones that can access the internet? That stuff gets so boring. Life gets really boring too at the same time. I mean, even if you're not like going out doing stuff all the time, then you're just sitting there like, what do I do now? Well, watch my movie, play my video game. Gonna have to like I don't know, it's just a lot of weird stuff. I can't see the pic too well because my computer doesn't have it zoomed in because it just shows the chat size. It looks pretty cool. Oh my goodness. I'm probably heading out in about 16 minutes. Maybe I'll go a bit longer. I'm really tired. Really, really tired. My eyes are watering. And I was waiting for Haley to get off work so I could be like, hey, are you going to sleep when you get home? And she said, yeah, I was going right to bed. But Miss came on, group came on, building blocks on, like a few people I don't get to see as much popped on. And then obviously I was not on at like 1 o'clock when I wanted to, so I was been trying to get on more so Meeks could be able to stop by and hang out. I was waiting to see if Nora got on at about 4 o'clock, and now they finally got on, but he's already at the point where I'm so sleepy. But I'm gonna try my best to be up tomorrow at 1 to stream around. If I'm being honest, I mean, damn, if I go to bed after this stream, I'm gonna wake up at like 12 and not be able to go back to sleep. So I'll probably stay up till about 2 or 3, and then I will take medicine and try to go to sleep. I think tonight I'm gonna figure out if I'm going to buy a bike or not for this exercise bike, because I would like to get here by Saturday, and yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make it to the Salvation Army. I'm not gonna ask my friend if he knows anything about that. See if he knows if they have any good deals. Salvation Army, any type of a thrift store, thrift shop. Is there a way to increase the cooldown time for the waiting? Is there a way to increase the cooldown time or whatever? You want to increase the cooldown time? You increase the money payout. Oh my god. Okay. I know some games have that, but not every game. You have to like go through a cheat menu to activate some stuff to where it can speed up. Oh, just through upgrades though, not through actual cheats or nothing. Gotcha. That's still good. I mean, once you start going, it'll be nice. I feel I gotta go to bed because I've actually had a really good sleep schedule. Sounds good, buddy. See you later. Oh, as he says, I'm heading out. And Nora's like, hi. Yeah. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you for the membership. Again, I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be heading out in any second now too. I'm fucking eyes are pretty much liquid water right now. Eyes are think pretty much a lot of water to begin with. I'd assume. I'll say bye for Bookie Big Boy. Bookie Big Boy. That's true too. That's very true too. I am I'll more than likely try to mm, stream some on Twitch, maybe some Arc in a couple days. I'm trying to think. Today's Friday. Saturday, I don't mind. I want to stream Pokemon, and then Sunday maybe we'll do some Arc because Sunday is when people don't really tune in too much. Midday, like the beginning of the day, but like I mean late day at night. I should say at night. People mostly don't stream at night. People don't tune in at night. I can't even fucking speak, bro. People don't really tune in at night, and which leads to, I can play something that most people won't really stop by to play or watch. I mean, if they're not going to be there, then I might as well do something where I don't have to like worry about if I need viewers this day because it'll be good for metrics. If only a couple people come in to watch Arc, it's not a big deal. If I only have a little bit of people watching like Pokemon, then that's a bigger deal because that's something that you need more people to have to be consistent. If that makes sense. Let's see. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm really tired. I went to bed. I'm not sure when, but I'm gonna assume around like 5 or 6, and woke up constantly last night. And then I like woke up. I think at 11. I wanted to say 10, but I think it was 11 something. I woke up, had to do some chores, and then laid down for a bit. And started streaming. So sleepy lately, man. Should have no school Monday. Why no school Monday? Is there some type of thing coming? Don't you guys have like a winter break coming up pretty soon? You have Christmas break type thing, then I think you have like a winter break, right? Because you already went through Christmas break. Holiday break, I guess they would say. And then you got what? Winter break coming pretty soon? Maybe like in a month or two, or next month I mean, or a month after that, or I know winter break's different than holiday break or Christmas break or what have you. I still think it's stupid we call it holiday. Like everyone knows it's fucking Christmas, dude. I'm sure there's a few people that are celebrating like Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or some shiz like that, but it's like everyone, most majority of people be celebrating Crimbus, calling it a holiday. Everyone knows Crimbus break. Trying to take away my Crimbus time. Let's see. Blink. Oh, Phew. I still think Hanukkah's pretty cool. With getting presents each day a little bit. It's with Valentine's, I think. It's with around Valentine's Day. You'll be getting a Valentine's Day break, or like I just know like, where we come from. I think like at some point after Christmas break, we get a winter break at some point for like a little bit. It's not like that big. It's just a small little break. So if it's with Valentine's, that would make sense. But I have to remember that I know you have a different school setup than what we have here. You get out earlier, so you have probably a different breaks schedule, maybe a little bit different. Maybe not. You probably are in sync with other people too, but who knows? It's your last year, right? You only got like a couple months left. By a couple, I mean like anywhere between like what's it called, 4 to 6 months. But it's coming up, right? Yeah, no, you're all good. I was just wondering if you guys still had like a winter break or something. I haven't followed anything to do with school outside my brother's school every once in a while since I left school. Yeah. That's coming up. That's wild. That'll be fun. I am I think I would like school if I just could like only go in a class with me, myself, and I, and maybe a teacher or a robot or something. Maybe like a robot or something. Geez, shine like thanks for shine like I appreciate it. Hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get it. We won't. I'm only here for about 9 more minutes, I think. Only here for about 9 more minutes. I'm gonna hit the hay. Okay, good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lay down and watch a tiny bit of YouTube while I fall asleep. I wanted to watch something recently. I totally forgot what it was, but something cool, something cool. Some interesting stuff to watch. What's some interesting stuff to watch? I've been watching some Lego stuff. Hasn't been saying the last couple months, but every once in a while, like look at like a Lego like world or like a town video, and it's always really cool. Always very cool. I'm trying to see what else is a What else? I honestly don't know what to watch. I'm trying to think. I had something I wanted to watch, but I just don't remember. Ooh. I was watching something from my app game recently. That was pretty fun. But man, there was something really funny I was watching recently. I was just like so god awful. It's killing me. Who knows? Who knows? I'll probably just watch some like Dumpster Fire. I can't watch that though. It's on Netflix. I'm really in bed. I don't have Netflix on my phone, sadly. I've been wanting to get on it, but I keep forgetting the password. But I was gonna watch it yesterday. I put it down because I haven't been in the mood for Vikings. I was gonna watch it. I didn't pick it up. I clicked it, and I was looking at the description. I'm like, I don't want to watch Viking stuff. Lately, I've been just burnt out from like things like with that type of a feel to it as it sounds. I don't know why. Because I was gonna watch Vinland Saga. I really want to watch it, but I'm like, I just don't want to watch Viking stuff. Which is weird because I haven't really watched too much Viking stuff. I wonder if it's because sometimes I really don't like some blonde characters. Like if they have like blonde hair, sometimes I'm like, eh. I know a lot of Vikings have blonde hair sometimes. I always like I don't know, like I like blonde hair, but not always, but like as a trait. I wonder if it's something like that. Like I haven't like there's sometimes a lot of blondes. I think it's more so just like the savagery type thing. I haven't been really into that type of thing lately. I don't know. Like the medieval type periods. I guess I just haven't really been into it lately. I tried to watch it. There's like two characters with really blonde hair and they're both women. Yeah, I think it's like yeah, I think that's probably for some reason like I don't like women when they like when guys have blonde hair it really irritates me. But like when some like when strong women have blonde hair, it really annoys me for some reason. I like if they're gonna be strong women. I like them to have black hair for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes blonde hair annoys me on like strong, like what we can say like Amazonian type women, Amazonian type anything like that. Like it's just weird. I don't know why. I just feel like they should have black hair. I don't know why. I think I think it's just because I don't think they look pretty. I think like that type of thing is I find a little ugly. Not saying it's gonna ruin a show. It's that sometimes I'm like, I think the blonde brings out a lot of the like the features, which makes it to where I'm like, eh. Whereas like the brunette or black hair kind of like hides it away. I think that makes it like I should say blonde and like a blondish like whitish type of coloring, like a light color. I think it highlights features more, and it makes it like more highlighted and everything more bright. Whereas the black and the brunette more like mutes them a bit more, if that makes sense. So maybe that's why it is. I'm like, it's not that I think they're ugly all the time. I just think like it's just weird to me. So I think that's what happens. And then when guys do it, they just look really dorky sometimes with having that hair color. Is I think Vikings with that guys are like I'm like with that haircut. I don't know why. Like I've liked a few, but like Thor for example, like he kind of like I don't really care for him when he has long hair because it was really like long blondish type, like a dirty blonde I think. But his shorter hair was fine because there wasn't that much of it. I couldn't really like But at the same time, I also liked his long hair. Kind of hard to explain. I don't know how to explain it. It has nothing to do with like. I think it's all aesthetic wise. Just weird to me. Like the muscular type woman with blonde hair. Always, I'm like, no, mm. I think because it highlights more of their like dominant features that women normally wouldn't have. It makes it feel like just kind of weirded out. That might be it. Who knows? I don't know. Kind of weird. Weird to think why I think like that. That's just how it be. Yeah, I feel like it's not that I don't like blonde on people. It's just I like I like brunette more. But then seeing it on certain people, I'm like, ugh. That's like seeing like oh god, it's gonna get me in trouble. This is not it's not to sound racist, but it's like when black people dye their hair blonde. I'm like, ugh. And they can go for anything when white people blonde dye their hair certain colors that look really bad, or like when they do certain hairstyles that look just god awful. But like when I see that like that weird like blondish color, I'm like, ugh. It goes for also like Mexicans as well, you could say. I see a lot of Mexican people, not just Spanish, but I see a lot of Mexicans do that too. It doesn't look too bad. I think it's because the hair flows more, whereas like they have more of you know what I'm trying to say. And I always just like just certain hair colors don't look good. Like a Japanese person with blonde hair looks really unsettling sometimes. Sometimes they can pull it off. Sometimes they can pull off, but like it's a little unsettling. You don't. It's not a natural thing, and so it collides sometimes. I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on here? And I don't know. It's just weird to me. But I think for some reason I feel like they can pull off like a weird redhead type. Like Asians can pull off like weird red colors for hair. I think it's because it's in their like palette of like like darks, dark hair color. So I think like a like dark, not like a bright redhead, but like a darker redhead type color. I'm not too sure though. I'm trying to think what white people can't really pull off color wise. I think they can pull off a lot of colors, just can't pull off a lot of styles. They just don't look good in a lot of styles. I don't fucking know. Oh, some people look really goofy, and that's exactly. I think like blonde women that are muscular, they look weird. So I guess they can. Same with guys. Sometimes they can look really weird too. I think a blonde, very muscular guy that has like a blonde beard, but there's like no like dark colors to it. I don't like that for some reason. I have a friend that's kind of like that, and he has like a beard and whatnot, but it's like really blonde. I'm like, something not right about that, man. Something not right. That's just like really like weird, like all what I just said. But who knows? I think my favorite type of hair color though is obviously brunette and all that type of stuff. But it's like if you're like dyeing your hair, I always like purple. This is my favorite color for girls, not for guys. Guys should never dye their hair. That's my own personal opinion, but that's besides the point. I don't think there's really any option, like any like reason why a guy should. If you like doing it, you like doing it, whatever. But personally, I'm just not a fan of it. I think it looks a little weird and not really needed. I get why girls do it sometimes and whatnot, but guys, it's like don't do that. Just get a bigger beard. But never been into the whole dyeing thing for guys. Like I said, if you do it, that's fine, but just not my type of thing. But I actually dyed my hair purple when I was a kid, so I don't need it to be purple. I had like this hair dye that was on sale at Sears or J.C. Penney's. I bought it. Oh, my mom bought it. I think I paid for some of it because I had a little bit of money. Like I was like probably like in like let me think. I think fifth grade, fourth or fifth grade, maybe. No, maybe I don't know. It was when I was young, elementary school. I think I put it in. I felt so cool. But yeah, I never really got into the hair dyeing thing. I never liked the hair dyeing for streamers. Like it's like here's my donation goal. I think I get it's funny, but at the same time I'm like, you really done did that. I mean, I'd probably do that because it's fucking money. It's a lot of money, but at the same time I wouldn't want to. I don't know. I don't like guys with dyed hair. I just don't like it. I don't like it's just weird. For me at least. Okay. I gotta head out because I'm getting sleepy. And what's gonna happen is if I stay on any longer, I'll end up waking up and I won't be able to go to bed till like really late tonight. Because I'll be streaming for like 10 more hours. But I'm gonna try to stream at a decent time tomorrow again. Today was pretty decent. I'll try to keep going, but I'm too tired. I don't want to goof up my sleep schedule. I'm already about to goof it up. And I'm not sure, but see you later, Cash. See you later, Litton. See you later, Meeks. If Nora, if you're still here, see you later. Bill and Blocks, you're still here, buddy. See you later. Anyone else that's here, I haven't seen. Christina, who knows who else is here. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping by. I'll stream tomorrow more than likely, unless something comes up. But yeah, bye bye. Oh yeah, the group's still here. Well, it said there was like 4 people here. So the last people that looked, it was like I saw like only like Litton, Cash, Meeks, and Nora. So you can't even be angry because it said 3 people. See you later, group.